Smithtown Nappers, right? No, yeah, Smithtown.
Oh, you're not going to Bayshore?
It's a melting pot for the wrong reasons in there, bro. Too many niggas that you be seeing. You be seeing a third of Suffolk County.
Ah, shit. Just got confirmation that a certain light-skinned gentleman will be joining us.
Okay,
Who might
Nomad?
that be?
Huh?
Nomad?
Mr. Nomad himself.
Okay.
Titus pulling up.
Titus.
Yeah. No, well, Nomad. We try to keep...
Nomadic
Oh,
night.
shit. I don't know anybody's name.
Huh?
Alias?
No,
I mean, what? Say you give me your
Yours.
name. Yeah, give me my name. Go ahead.
Oh, you want to be called Big Saucy? That's what I'm saying. Whatever. What you
What's
wanna
yours?
Be called.
What's yours?
I'm just Rose.
Okay, so Sauce.
All right.
Sauce. There we go.
Yeah. Now I'm going to start this over, though.
It's okay. We was gonna start with regular conversation anyway.
Side. Who that?
Speaking of which,
We that.
Who that? She there?
that boy looked like he
shoot,
just
no,
started
it's
up.
gonna be
Some, you just started some trouble, didn't you?
Put in the middle, a little ditty. Let me stop. I forgot what the rest of the words was.
You was on some. Mom bought a bottle.
What'd you get, man?
Hey,
Okay. What's it called? Jose. Ishin Cristalino Reposado. That shit look bougie as fuck.
that's bad and bougie.
Yo.
Hey,
Don't ever trust the light skin.
That's crazy how light it is.
That boy yellow.
So what was gonna add?
We was just chatting about absolutely nothing so far. So I could pull up a topic. It could start off the way. What's y'all move? I wish we had a speaker here. If we had a speaker here, I set the mood. I get us right into it.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't really need ice. I respect it.
I ain't gonna lie. Warm liquor, I feel like that shit hit you quick.
Oh yeah.
It's perfect.
He said perfect.
Yeah.
Booze. Bring out the booze.
You drunk before you high, please.
I love a good crossfade. That's where I can't control myself, though.
Nah, a good crossfade, like a solid. Yo, I'm tipsy, but I'm lit. Like, but I'm not drunk, but I'm lit, and
Still
I'm
gotta be
high.
on point, because I need
Yeah.
everybody to be on point with their mics. If these aren't good, well, I mean, if they not coming, nigga, Titus, James, or Amira says she's coming. She actually half an hour late. I think that's really it. I mean, James. Oh well.
Yeah, we gonna put him over there. Alright. You right.
Who's a maybe?
I think everybody's a maybe right now. Nobody said anything. I'm actually confused.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Oh,
it
here we
on the
go.
chat either.
Got some ice.
Ooh. Oh yes.
Drinksy,
Let's
drinksy.
get it started.
Get a little toasty,
Let's get
woasty.
it started in here.
I'm talking crazy. I
I
can't
ain't
be
gonna lie, that
talking
song was a banger. I don't care. No
It was a
words.
vibe.
crazy.
It was about it.
Yeah. Sid, pull that close to you.
Got you.
You 30?
31.
You 31? No.
You just
Yeah, 'cause
turned
I'm
31
33.
though, right?
I thought you was like at least 2-3 years younger than us.
Yeah,
I
he's two.
just- my birthday's in January, so on like January 1st, yeah, you got 2-3 years older than me, but as soon as end of January I start
Hey, you speak for yourself. We the same age,
Then
nigga.
I'm reborn.
We the same age, nigga. Please.
Bro,
Yeah, I'm 31 also.
94? No.
I definitely thought you
November
was
though.
older.
November '93.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
you
I'm
like
2 months older than
Yeah,
you.
it's like June. June's like 3 months older. He's a
I'm a month older than
A year and 3 months.
You're 31?
Yeah, a year. and
I'll be 32
Yeah.
in December.
Well, right now we're
December
on the line.
1.
I'm 33. He's 32.
Oh yeah, you're the
31.
end. So that's a Capricorn.
Exactly.
I like having a summer birthday. I feel like that's exactly where it should be.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, it's perfect. I love that shit.
Yeah, you're
and the
not
sun's
wrong.
out.
But then you have a reason to celebrate in the winter.
I never want to go.
Listen, I prefer the summer. I prefer the summer.
I prefer the fall, to be honest. If I
Yeah,
could.
You see, I used to feel that way, and then nah. I'll tap it.
I definitely prefer the summer.
Yeah, the summer is a vibe.
I'm in between like.
That's when we
summer-
really outside.
Summer
right?
and fall, I feel like, because fall is valid too, because you got like Halloween, stuff like that.
Yeah, but summer you got joints and bikinis. There's nothing better. Let me tell you something. Right? There's something about joints and bikinis and sundresses that just makes the world a better place. Okay, if we had more of that, there would be less war, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, if we had some of that in the military versus all of this covered up bullshit. Okay, maybe there'd be less war. Shit. Okay, there's something about just a beautiful baddie in a sundress or a bikini. Okay, or the denim with the bikini showing, like, and you like, what? Fire.
He bobbing.
This drink got 3 times better. This drink got 3 times better.
Like, matter of fact, let me get another one out.
Word.
Like-
Shit. Yo, I just got 3 times richer talking to him.
That's that all-inclusive talk.
Yo, bro, this is like, yo, I could solve all this for you right now, boo. Let's solve all this for you right now.
Ain't nothing like that male patriarchy.
Yeah.
Whatever that was. Ain't nothing like that. We just think women gonna solve it.
Yeah. Are we recording?
Oh yeah, no, we recording.
Yeah.
We got him.
I'm glad y'all got that part recorded. Please.
That's the part that matters.
Yo,
Your chest.
I'm telling you, bro. Like,
Huh?
Can you pass me a cup?
Ooh, you pulling up.
Buy you a drink.
that's also a confidence thing, you know. Like,
Yeah.
As you get older, I feel like as we gotten older, like I like the summer more, just cause confidence. That's all.
Ironically, I hate the heat.
You hate the heat.
That boy gave us a little ASMR. Put the mic right at the cup, poured the ice. He said, "Yeah, it is." Yo,
It's like drink champs.
let me know when y'all want to start talking.
Let's start talking. It's recording, right?
Because
Yeah.
it's a bunch of men here real fast. I just want to start
Diddy.
y'all off with a quick little thought. What do y'all think about
I got a drink. Appreciate you.
what? Y'all need some? Oh, you passing it out early.
Just make sure.
Go ahead, pop it off, Keith.
Just a question I want to ask the men. Everybody can answer, not all
Wait.
at once, hopefully.
Before you say that, if y'all gonna talk like how you doing it, just look how Keys talk on the mic. I need y'all like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
On the mic.
Not even like hold the mic, but like
Like if
at
you have
least
something to say, make sure
Talk to the mic.
talk exactly.
Talk to the mic.
Because
Okay.
if whatever y'all saying is not really gonna be heard, it messes up the pod. So y'all
Right.
wanna keep, you know what I'm saying, practice like just. This is like you're rapping. You know
Stay
what I'm
on the
saying? Like,
nose.
whatever you gotta say, you rapping
Yeah.
it to the mic. Whatever you,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
even
saying?
throwing a little flow with
Yeah,
it.
whatever you're doing, just to the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
Little Chris
You want to
Brown.
talk to somebody?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You know
I can
what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk to somebody on the side? You want to talk to somebody on the side? Da, da, da. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
You know,
right.
Yeah,
That's
or you can
honestly why I
swivel,
keep
or you can
moving
swivel
the
with
mic
it.
too,
Yeah.
Cause like when I'm like if I ask when I ask him for a cup, I just move the mic away because I don't want to,
Nah,
Get
if
the
you gonna say
feedback.
something,
get the feedback.
you gonna say,
Okay.
yo, give me a cup.
Alright.
Whatever you gotta say.
Everything
Huh?
in the mic.
You want everything in.
Because if you gotta remember, if you cut the air, even like if for instance, when he asked for whatever y'all said, we all stopped talking, but nobody heard what was said. It's just like everybody was talking and it just stops.
So it's like
So it's
dead-
not caught
dead
on the
air.
pod.
Yeah, I
It's
got
just
you.
So you don't even know if you should be cutting it out or not.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just even the listener wise, it's just like people listening. It's just like we talking about something, and it's just
Unless
cuts.
you're coughing or sneezing, then obviously
Yeah,
turn away. Ain't nobody wanna do
exactly.
that.
But yeah, so it's just like for like the listener purpose too. But now, go ahead, back to your thing.
Yeah. Pop it off.
Oh, well, after that, all right, I was just gonna inspire some thought. Everybody took a sip of their drink.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I wanted to ask the men here, since there's only men. Do y'all find it any bit of offensive that most people, I guess in America, I don't know if it's the world, most people think men are only there to protect and provide?
I think.
So
Do you
you're
think
saying-
it's a problem that the perception? Do you think it's a problem that it's perceived that men should only or are there to protect and provide for their surroundings, right? Like that. That's what you're saying.
I'll further delve into my thought. So like you know when they say men are there to their roles are to protect and provide.
Right.
And as a man, I do feel like you should protect. I don't know about provide. I don't know who threw these rules into place, but nah, let me stop. But I don't know if I'm cool with it being like
Law?
How can I put it?
Like an unwritten law.
What do you call that?
Assumed, expected. Yeah, an unwritten rule.
Expectation?
Not expectation, because I'm cool. Everybody's gonna expect something, hopefully. But I don't know. Reduced. Reduced is the word. I don't know if I like being reduced to just those two roles. I feel like I'm a lot more than just those two
Yeah.
things.
I totally agree with that. Like,
I don't think. My bad.
nah, you good. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much. That's what we're reduced to. I feel like that's like the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? That's like where everyone's starting ground should be, and then it's like whatever you want to put on top of that, that's on you. You feel me?
See, but like touching bases to what Keith said, like his question was, do we feel like that should be the norm? Like, and honestly, me personally, I don't feel like that should just be what we're limited to. Because as men, like, yo, we offer way more than just that.
Right.
Like, we're literally the foundation of anything. Like,
Oh, yeah, no.
if you think about it,
You
our
can tell there's no women on this
relationship-
pod right now.
Yeah, for a fact.
So-
They would have been arguing me down, but
Can I ask a question?
yeah.
I don't know if I agree with everything that was
So-
said.
no,
he's
can
a
I ask a
feminist.
question?
That was-
Actually, he's
Is
a
that-
feminist. I forgot.
Is that not partially a fault of man, though? Because
Yes.
man has historically been the one to be the
Yes.
breadwinner, right? Be the breadwinner, and everybody else just falls into their role. Your wife falls into her role, does what you say, because you provide, right? Your kids, they don't get out of line, right? They listen to the father. You know, otherwise daddy will come on in and take the belt off and whip
yeah.
everybody around, right? And especially as black fathers, you know, we're taught to sort of, you know, we appreciate like black fathers even further. And so like, I feel like it's just almost developed in us, right? And then you get into the whole marginalization aspect of like black fathers. But back to your point, like, I feel like it's almost, you know, a fault of men, especially in today's day and age when you got all these wannabe micro influencers that's promoting that.
I do 100% agree with you. Like, that is our fault. Like, 100%. But, like, touching basis on, like you said, like, nowadays, like, I feel like it is also our job to sway away from that. Like, females can provide for themselves.
I feel like I don't know if I'm
True.
agreeing with everything I'm hearing, but I feel like we're on the path here. But I feel like the same way women don't want to be reduced to just being moms, like just having kids, like that's their role is to just serve a man and have his kids. I get it. I don't want to be reduced to just some like, cause what if I like don't want to have kids then? You can still find a husband. Like it's like I feel like there's paths for everybody, and you may come across. I don't think every man protects and provides. That's probably just not his role in the relationship.
Right.
Not everybody in a relationship too, though. I feel like the
That's
protect
true.
and provide is more for like a man who has a family. You know what I'm saying?
Amira Bira. Welcome to the pod. No, we're actually podding. We actually podding.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree with his point in terms of us, you know, being so much more than those two characterizations, you know, because we are, you know, entrepreneurs in a lot of cases. We are successful career builders. We are, you know, mentors. We are, you know, so many more things and have the ability to be so many more things. And I think that's a part of, you know, males' mental health that gets overlooked right? You know, oh, if you're a protector and a provider, you're supposed to be this big, strong man that doesn't necessarily like open up to anybody, and you don't have no right. And again, black fathers, right? We're taught to, you know, that you guys are taught to hold it in. You know what I'm saying? Black men in general are taught to hold that type of emotion in.
Like they used to say, like back in the day, oh, you better not cry.
You
like,
better not cry, right? Like black children are taught to, you know, and then as we and then right, so we groom our black men and then our black fathers to be that way. So you know, it's sort of instilled in you to where you're seeking therapy and people are calling you soft.
Do I get your audio right?
You know, I don't know. That was a great point because it underscores the.
You have kids?
I don't.
He kept. He saying like
Yeah, but I said that's why I corrected myself and said y'all at the end of the day. You have kids or?
I think I'm the only one here.
You the only one here with kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I corrected myself and said y'all. But I you know, I've seen it eat away at my best friends. You know, just not having anybody to sort of turn to because they're these protectors and providers. And, you know, that's the place that I sort of speak from with it as well. You know,
I mean,
having witnessed that.
I feel like this whole conversation is like, all right, so provide and protect. You guys are saying we're so much more than that, right?
Yeah.
I feel like humans in general are more than the roles that humans think
built
they
for
have.
that, right?
Alright, so basically, as a man, you could be whatever you want to be for whoever you want to be for. You know what I'm saying? You want to provide and protect for your family, for your parents, for your friends, whoever you want to provide and protect for. You have that choice to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not obligated to do it for anybody, but if you want to do it for people, you can. And I feel like that, you know, that's just like the starting ground that they expect from a man. You feel me? And it's not like that's all we're limited to. But it's like, as a man, you have a responsibility to do X, X, and X.
Yeah.
If you're gonna assume X, X, and X roles.
Right.
So it's like if you don't want to assume any responsibility, that's totally fine too. You don't have to protect anyone. You know what I'm saying? You just don't put yourself in a position where you gotta protect someone. Like, don't get into a relationship, or don't get.
Don't set yourself up for
with
failure.
A girl that needs to be protected.
What if the girl's cool with you?
That's
being
what
like
I said.
a
Don't get into a relationship that with a girl that needs to be protected or feels like.
Or don't put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Don't take it to places where you feel like you don't have to protect.
Yeah.
Like, don't take it to the middle of the hood.
But that's outside.
Right.
Yeah, but don't go outside.
But I also feel like some things are inevitable. Like you don't know, you could be driving with your family and somebody cuts you off and then y'all stop at the light and the dude get out the car. At that point, you're put in this position where you're like, okay, I got my family with me. I have to step up to the plate.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit in the car and let babe, you got this.
She might be a thug.
But some men
smart
will.
and just
She might
stay
be-
in the car and call the police and shit.
Nah, hold up. Some men will.
That's always an option, though, is to stay in a car or drive away. Is always to remove
De-escalate.
yourself from that situation.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to put your pride aside, especially for situation when you do have your family with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's the.
Damn, he yelled at that shit.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, he's funny as hell. Go ahead.
It's the maturity and decision making that comes with it all, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that handshake was fire. I just had
That's
to throw
him.
it out there.
That's him.
Jay Troy
It's
has
all
entered
him.
the building.
I'm with that boy Jay Troy.
Bro.
Yeah, you dressed to the nine, bro. You going? Yo, you stepping out after this, man?
I'm stepping with y'all.
Listen.
Like, I'm stepping
Trying to
home.
fuck nobody.
I got jeans in the car.
If I was a bad bitch, I
Yeah,
won't fuck me too.
You came in comfy. Look, she in her PJs.
You said that on a mic too. That's crazy. There's a whole mic right here, James. You just gotta.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Is anybody else coming, Junior?
No.
Titus.
Is he? Did he confirm?
Yeah, he's on.
Well, Desi and them is coming too.
I don't know. They didn't hit the group chat.
You jump over
So
here.
since
If they not here, then oh well.
I just
Okay. Yeah.
What?
I'd rather.
Desi and them coming?
I'm comfortable like this.
Wait, say it one more time.
Desi.
I'm comfortable like
and
this.
them.
I'm comfortable Like,
So
Okay.
since I just arrived, can you guys give me like a quick synopsis on what y'all was talking about?
Keys.
Quickly, like a 30-second,
Nothing. I was just asking.
like a 30-second wrap up.
I was just asking the men in this pod, since that's pretty much everybody here but you. I was asking the men in the pod,
Right
do
here,
they feel
right.
like it's offensive
you doing
to be
great, bro.
reduced to
Everything you
the
doing, you
roles
good.
that
Society.
essentially society has assigned to them?
Mm-hmm.
The same way that I
These
feel
two I'm
like
trying to get right.
when women make that argument, like they're more than just
Mike,
birth givers.
you got like
I
a
feel them
computer
on
chair
that because
you can bring over here?
what if you
can
just
probably
don't
throw
want to
right
give
here,
birth?
that can share
Right.
Mike.
You got the tools, but just because you have the tools, don't really mean you want to use that shit. Everybody got some
So-
tools they don't want to use.
I don't know if this was asked, but do y'all feel like that pressure stresses y'all out or adds additional stress to being a man? Because that is it is pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Situational. I think situationally it could.
Absolutely.
Situationally.
So I definitely feel like it leads a lot of men, the gender roles and things like that, leads a lot of men to killing themselves because they believe that it has to be them, the sole person, to take on certain things and be this. Like, I'm not trying to diminish nobody as a man. Still be that man, but don't be afraid to lean on other people and get help, talk to people, do things that men don't normally do, so that you can continue to flourish in your roles as a man, but not be unhealthy mentally.
I talked about this a while back. A woman in the 90s, she did a social experiment. She pretty much dressed up as a man and like lived as a man for an entire year. Changed her entire identity and lived like a man. She was so stressed out by the end of that year. Even though she still had the option and did go back to being a female, it weighed on her mental so much. But that could also just, be her as a person. But yeah, she ended up herself. Because that's crazy. That's insane to me. Like, you are doing a social experiment, but that got you so much to the fact that you had to yourself.
Yeah.
You should probably say
Yeah.
alive yourself. Something less horrific.
He
Whatever
could-
the
he-
algorithm
he
picks
could
up.
bleep it.
Oh, damn.
I said our producer can bleep it.
Huh?
Word.
Yeah. What's everyone else?
Y'all be working me to the bone.
No, I mean, I agree. We were talking about that, how on one end, that whole, roles, those roles for men are in part fault of man because of history and because of how it's promoted, especially in social media days.
And our black community.
And in the black community especially, right? You're taught to protect, provide, and not show emotion, and not, show weakness. You're taught to show strength because of how marginalized you've been as a black person and a black man. But then in the same vein, that's also, what causes those issues that she just beautifully laid out to be overlooked. And so, when you have cries for help, whether it's going to therapy, whether it's, I'm not well and I need to take a break, or, somebody, needing whatever help that they need, whatever help is, right? They're then seen as soft. And that's part of what society unfortunately defines for men. So it's not a one size blame anybody, right? It's not like a blaming of anybody, but it's just unfortunately where we're at in society.
Especially as
People generalize.
Yeah.
People
For sure.
generally generalize.
Yeah, but what were you gonna say?
I was saying it definitely is embedded as a child. How many times have you heard your parents say "stop crying, little girl," or whatever the case may be?
He was
I
spitting.
literally
He
did
said
He
that.
was spitting, right.
Yeah,
You better
Cry
start
to
right.
a Pink Power Ranger
Right.
or something
Exactly.
like that.
Come in, take belt off, right? Like,
Yeah, I was gonna touch on the topic you were saying too, because it's like I feel like women and men are raised a certain way, so it's like you can't
Right.
just jump ship and try to change to the other side
Right.
midway, because it's like you miss all the lessons,
Right.
as a little boy, as a teenager, as a young man. You feel me? You missed all these lessons growing up, so now you just want to jump into a man's role, not learning any of them lessons. So yeah, like
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Especially in the black community as well, where a lot of black children grow up without fathers, whether the father left or was killed or in prison. So that doesn't you left with your mom or your granddad who was too old to even teach you a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
So systemic,
Mhm.
right? Where I think I saw a stat the other day. My mother showed it to me. We're only a generation removed from the first black people in America having like unmitigated rights, like, you know, post segregation, you know, like the post 1960s. That's really like still in some cases our parents and grandparents, right? Our grandparents for sure, but you know, in some cases our parents.
There's a country where segregation just ended in like the 90s.
Oh, that was South Africa.
South Africa, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
the apartheid.
Like
apartheid.
that's insane.
Apartheid.
To think
They still
about.
have slavery.
Yeah, that's modern day.
Yeah.
They still have slavery.
Right. Now I also, to play a little bit of devil's advocate, think that what you're talking about is also, you know, there's other aspersions that are cast on women, and that's why I can't personally, you know, if I see this, you know, independent entrepreneurial type of, yeah, like if I see this independent entrepreneurial sort of like girl boss type of woman, I can't hate on that neither, because she doesn't necessarily want to be that role that society and America have defined for her of being the mother behind the white picket fence and, you know, basically taking care of the kids, cleaning, all of that stuff. I mean, listen, you could say that that's the bare minimum too. But if she doesn't necessarily want that to be her life and she wants to be single and entrepreneurial and do whatever.
Yeah, that goes back to that's not what you want. Don't assume that role.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
Anticipates you.
if you don't assume that role, sometimes that role is your only way to succeed. So you have to, like, even though you don't want to do it, you don't want to work for the rest of your life,
You feel like
but
you
you
have
have to assume that role to survive. I can't rely on somebody to take care of me because the person I find may not even be able to
or want to.
or want
Right.
to.
There's like a bazillion.
Who knows when they'll come?
People in this world. If you really look for a certain type of person, you could find them. Like you really could find. Just like what you said, that manager, you know, masculine woman. Some of them still be finding men. Some men want a masculine woman.
You could find them, but are you compatible? Like, you're just finding somebody that fits those boxes, but is it somebody that like you actually love, or you just seeking somebody to fill a role?
You're not gonna find somebody that you love. That got to be built.
Word.
Yeah. Do you
Not gonna
guys
find the
whoever's
perfect
in
person.
relationship, do y'all feel
I'm
like
not
it
saying-
started with a friendship first with y'all?
Exactly. Even
Did it start with a
still gotta
friendship
fix-
first?
So
Usually my best.
Or y'all still gotta work on
relationships are
something.
just platonic friendships.
You gotta fix yourself. She gonna fix herself.
like
Yeah. Wow.
same here. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like me and my girl, we started off as like best friends. Like we started hanging out almost every other day, this and that. Like of course we were still smashing, but you know,
That's not your best friend, man.
look.
That's your side
Nowadays,
piece.
man, I know besties that be like, that's my bestie, or everybody knows that female that calls the guy bro, but be yeah.
Hold on. Everybody hold the fuck up.
Yeah.
What the fuck you looking at, bro?
Yeah.
Because this nigga's going crazy. Makes sense. And I don't
Cut.
That nigga talking about
Easy best friend like that.
yeah, right? He's talking about BFF, friends with benefits. Nigga said what? Your sis, your bro,
Friends.
just hitting. Talk to me, sis.
But y'all were friends.
Wait, hold up. You
Before
got
y'all-
something you want to
Yes,
come clean
of
about on the
course.
pod?
Like I,
Not completely.
You got a best friend that you smash?
yeah, like I'm not gonna cap. Like you know, me and her were besties for a ill minute.
Wait. You currently have a best friend
No,
that
not
you
currently. Chill.
Yeah,
Like,
he's going
he trying to get me
crazy.
caught up. Hold
I
up.
said it like 3 times. I'm like, wait,
No, not
something's not
currently.
clicking here.
I'm speaking like
He's talking about his.
yeah.
He said it too
Yeah.
confidently.
He's
That's why I was
talking
like,
about his girl now.
we not on the same page.
He talking about the origins of them. Like,
It wasn't his best friend. He knew he wanted
I was gonna say the intent.
Word.
I'm like, that was your best friend, but the intent wasn't to stay friends if y'all fucking.
Yeah, of course not. But
Yo,
Not you, big A.
Play the long game.
here we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Play the long game.
Like,
He's like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
at first, like you know, it is what it is. Like I'm getting to know her, she getting to know me. We friends.
As is good. Yeah.
You know. Yeah, facts. Like,
Yeah.
And then,
That's
you
my
know,
best friend.
Eventually, it worked towards.
How long have you been with her?
I've been with her for about almost 10 years.
Yeah, you
God
love her.
damn.
Yeah, you love. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my best friend.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
Tell
yeah.
you about my best friend.
Damn, 10 years. That's a cool little minute.
That is,
You love her?
Of
love her.
course.
Y'all both.
yo.
Y'all both been
After
faithful.
10 years,
But-
yo, that's what you had
Yo.
to say?
But I'm
I
not
had
gonna
to
lie, like,
ask,
touching
bro.
basis on what Keith said, like I don't feel like in the beginning I knew of Rip, me and her, that like she was the love of my life
From the beginning?
from the beginning.
What made you fall in love?
He didn't know. He didn't know.
That's yo. I
He
just
said he
wanna point
didn't
out
know.
before
He said
you
he
get-
didn't
no,
know.
bef- You didn't know.
He said he didn't know.
Oh, I was about to.
No.
About to jump off the cliff.
I didn't know that. Like, I feel like touching bases on what you said is like there might be love there, like off of certain traits that she has, but I feel like that's something that y'all build into. Like, I don't feel like you just gonna meet somebody off rip and be like, yo, that's the love of my life right now. Nah, like,
real tender dick ass nigga.
yeah, yeah.
That shit
That's
really
tender
does
dick
happen.
mentality.
Niggas really
Yes.
don't be knowing.
That's the
what
one.
I'm saying. 'Cause they be
That's
boys
the
that hate
one.
that bitch too. I hate that bitch. You ruined my life.
man.
Yeah, because you fell in love on first sight.
In a
Like,
strip
nah.
club.
Bro.
You fell in love with her at the strip club.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he gave her a location when he met her at. I wasn't gonna go that far.
Yeah.
All right. So let's further this conversation. We go off that. What do y'all feel like drives y'all? I don't want to make it genderish. What do y'all feel makes y'all drive y'all to be the person y'all are? Because I feel like every man has a code, but I feel like women have their own version of that. Maybe Amira, maybe you could speak to that. Do women,
wait.
no, do women have their own version of how every man has a code?
If you ask Desi, yeah.
Yo.
I don't think that's a girl's code.
I said a girl's
Girls,
girl.
girls.
Damn.
For me, no, because like I said, I'm
feel
not
like
a
that's
girl's girl. So
No, but I don't feel like that's like every woman's thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that term is made up. But maybe there's like a
Situational,
woman-
right?
No, I don't believe in that term at all. By logic though, because there's no way you could be. There's no way.
What, a girl's girl?
There's no way that doesn't exist. From what we pulled up, it's first of all, it's a made up term that came out 2 minutes ago. Nah, when you pull up the definition of that silly shit, it don't even like make sense. Like, there's no girl that's out there rooting for the benefit of every woman. And if she is, no. I know that person exists. Here's my retort to that: she's not normal in the head. Like,
I don't know about that, Keith.
no, the people that go out and
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. The people that go out and they sit there and ride for one team despite anything that happens is a sick fuck to me sometimes.
That's loyalty.
Yeah.
I don't believe in loyalty. I'm glad you said it. I think that's some childish shit.
Damn.
I think he's displacing his versus feminist. That's basically what feminists would be, right?
You're right.
There are people who,
I
no
think
matter
feminists-
what, they are for women.
Yeah.
No,
What?
I think feminist is just the supports equality of women. I think that's what the definition is.
Yeah.
And that's
True.
And that's cool. I'm cool with equality.
But you're saying a girl's girl. A girl that
No, like a girl that's out there for the sole benefit of women, regardless of what women
Yeah,
have
even
done
if
to
she
them.
harmed you or fouled you,
I
you
don't think
still
that person- I
support
think
her.
that's
Based
Feel
off the
no foul
definition that we
feelings.
But that's not a
looked
girl's
up,
girl,
it's
though.
insane.
Like if we could pull it up, I don't know if
That's
your
just a
computer's
push-up.
gonna. I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
No,
right?
that's a girl's girl. Hey,
You still going out of
Well,
your
who
way
says
to...
that's
No.
the actual proper definition for it?
Because it's a
It's-
term that
it's a
was
term
made up
that's
like 2 minutes
yeah,
ago.
you can
But
actually-
you know what's so
can actually
crazy?
Look
Like,
up the definition.
outside of girls
Actually.
girl, like I've mentioned this before, like in a relationship or like meeting people, like if they've done me wrong, I still wish them well. So like, I'm not saying that's only specific to women. That's specific to like everybody I come across. At the end of the day, I don't hold malice or whole ill will towards anybody. Like, yeah, you did something fucked up to me, and we probably had our words and the situation happened. But at the end of the day, once I move past it, I hope you succeed. I'm just not gonna be around to see that shit.
A girl's
Sounds like y'all just describing
a girl. A girl's girl is a
You think I'm a
woman
good
who
person? I
supports
know.
other women, values female friendships, and advocates for
No,
female
but they're a
rights.
good person to a
And I
fault.
also want to point out that wasn't the definition when we looked it up either.
Scroll down. No,
That
scroll
is
down.
that's a feminist technically.
Yeah.
And that's not what we was reading
That's what I
before.
was saying.
That's what I
like,
was saying. It's
Everybody's
literally like a
definition is
feminist.
different. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the definition y'all
Told you
read-
these little fake ass terms that they come up with online, man.
and it's that
You gotta
AI
stop-
now. They
stop throwing
summarize it
yourself
for
under
you.
these labels.
They
These shits don't
summarize
make
it
no
for you,
sense.
boy.
I mean, me
Not him
personally,
typing it in a different font to get a different.
like me personally, I feel like, like me personally, I feel like
That's what it was. The
girls,
This is the one
girl
we got.
Yeah.
is
Other women.
towards
Taking
the
that both
basis
positive and
of
negative
pretty much
aspects.
saying like, regardless of whether a female is wrong or right, I'm still gonna support her. And I feel like that's the true, to me, I feel like that's the true definition of a girl's girl. Because you're defending your homegirl
And I
and
don't
you
believe
know
that
she's
person
100.
exists.
Exactly.
Well, it don't
But
even have to be your homegirl. It could be anything.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm not a girl's girl. I've never claimed to be one because there's always fuck them bitches. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not jumping out the woodwork to go be like Captain Saver nigga. Nigga, I don't know. You feel me?
Right, a guy's guy.
Yes, man, bro. Why you
Yeah,
showing, bro?
Yo, true.
Bro,
Like, if I see
exactly.
niggas, like, not even if I see niggas trying, I'd be like, yo, bro, you good? Like, that's about it. You feel me? I'm
Yep.
not like, come on, now.
Babysitting ain't
now that's what I will give you a ride home. Not gonna hold you.
Nah.
See, and that's why I feel
That's how you end up on the first 48. That's how you end up on the first 48.
They played
Like,
you the whole time they acted drunk. As soon as they sit down, yeah.
No, but you know what?
That's that hitchhiking in Wyoming shit.
No, I've done it. I've picked up hitchhikers. I've given
nah,
people
yo.
like I do it all.
And you've never got it's been okay.
It's always been okay.
Yeah,
One situation was sketchy, but he was running from somebody. I mean, I was
He was
with
running from somebody.
I
Oh,
was I
man.
know. I was with my sister. He was like a young guy. He was like 18 years old. He was like, I'm not trying to do anything. I just need to get home right now. They're looking for me. We said get in the car and we zoomed off.
Where were you?
I was in
I
the
was about to
south
say,
too.
she could
I
have
was
just
in,
been an
in the
accessory to
South.
murder.
Who, the ops were looking for him?
I could have been, huh?
The ops were looking for
Don't
him?
know who was. We didn't ask questions. We said get in. We were at the gas station. He ran up, out of breath, sweat. He was like, I was like, I got my ID. Y'all got all my ID, everything. I just need to get away, or I need to leave right now. We said, sure, no problem. Hop in.
And he dropped him at his crib.
Yes, you
Yup.
do. Get the fuck away from me.
I picked up a lady at 2 a.m. I pulled over in the middle. It was a rainstorm. She got a suitcase. I'm like, you okay? You need a ride? She was like, my boyfriend kicked me out. Where she told me she lived was like 6 hours away. I said, how long you been walking? She was like, I've been walking since like last night.
No break.
So you gave her a ride?
Wait, what was this in like Mississippi?
She could have had the chopper in the
Where was
suitcase.
this?
Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Where was
I got a
this?
story where I helped somebody similar, bro. I was in Ronkonkoma, just got off the bus from seeing my daughter in Massac. Bro, it was some black dude standing on the corner in Ronkonkoma, so that was weird because you black in a white neighborhood. Bro was from Ohio, tried to move in with some John out here in New York. She stopped responding when he got to Penn Station.
That's
He
hilarious.
slept at Penn
Damn.
Station like 3 days by the time I met him.
That's
I didn't
some
even notice.
that's
So I get him to my crib. I'm like, yo, talking to him, chopping it up with him, bro. Tells me the whole story. I felt bad for him. Gave him clothes, food, all of that. He stayed with us for like a week. Then I finally gave him money to give him bread to go back home to Ohio. Because it was just like, bro, like this is a crazy ordeal. You spent all your money getting here and on food and shit. Like it was just, yeah, it was crazy.
That's
You
wild.
lost
Me and him
me.
are still friends on Facebook and shit to this day. Like,
He lost me at stayed with. He was a stranger
I
to
thought
you?
she was fake at first, but like I'm saying, bro showed me pictures of them together. And she was
Yo,
bad.
she stopped
bad for
responding.
him.
Damn, she stopped
Yeah,
responding.
So you hopped in the DMs.
Yo. She might have dodged the bullet. Who knows?
So he actually met her
Definitely
already?
Where was that? That was in Florida,
Together and all that.
North
like,
Carolina.
Damn.
Bro, I maybe she got cold feet and just got nervous about moving in with somebody. I don't know.
Or it was a bullet dodge.
Bro,
Either or.
Word.
That boy came out here without a confirmation. That's crazy.
Bro. By the time I met him, he was already sleeping at Penn Station 3-4 days.
That's tough.
Imagine calling Moynihan Train Hall your house. That's crazy.
To doing what?
Calling the train hall like he's sleeping in there. That's the new train hall. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
now,
God bless.
we gotta address the fact that you was moving out there to come move here, but since you had to stay at the train station for 3 days, you came out here broke.
Yeah,
What was you
yo,
gonna
right.
do for her? That's probably why she stopped answering.
Yo, right.
Like,
he came out with no plan.
Yo, shit. He came out there.
Open a prayer,
Yo. He's like, yo, she's got it all set up.
You ain't have no more money?
You gotta at least have a
you
ticket.
probably wasn't ready to move.
Bro.
Ticket back. At least secure the ticket back.
Bro.
And what, he was gonna live out here with her?
Yeah.
She probably was like, he ain't got nothing to bring to the table.
Yo,
Like,
he got a
what am I
backpack.
doing?
Got a backpack.
I got a question. Say if y'all fell
Nigga brought another
off tomorrow.
plate. Hey, what's up?
If y'all fell off tomorrow, like lost everything, y'all got that one person y'all could call like ex wise or relationship wise that will let you come stay with them?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Facts.
Yeah?
Oh Oh,
No.
It don't need to do. It don't need to come
Wait,
to that.
does it
though.
have to be an ex? Can it be a friend? Do I have
Nah.
those friends in this scenario? I don't have no
Friend,
friends.
Oh wait,
You
an
have no
ex,
friends.
an ex.
An ex, that's
Oh
an
no,
ex.
no, no.
Yeah,
I
man.
said, you have an
Yeah.
ex, you gotta
No,
call
no,
to like be
It's
like,
like
yo,
that.
I need somewhere to stay right now.
I think I might. Maybe
Nope.
might.
Maybe
I'm
Mike.
cool with all.
I
I'm
feel
cool.
like you should be exempted.
I'm
from
cool
that.
with my exes, but I'm not. Nah, I gotta exhaust
Exactly.
every
Yeah.
option.
Maybe
I gotta exhaust every option.
Not
That's
maybe.
awkward. You in the crib and not hitting it? That's crazy.
I mean, who say
That's
who
not so
say you're
bad.
not? You can be,
That
but I'm
happens
just
all the
saying.
time.
Nah, that can't happen, bro. It can't happen.
What do you think is? You can't be Three's company.
No, I'm just saying.
You
I'm
can't
not
be-
putting
can't be
myself in
John
that
Wick?
situation. Nah.
I don't
Say
even
she
think.
married or some shit. She's in a relationship.
I don't
Whatever.
even think I'm
sure.
cool with my exes.
Yeah,
to be
that's
like,
crazy.
That's
Just
why-
in the
like,
next
I
room.
just
That
don't need
is
to
reeled
right.
out.
Like, yo,
Don't need to do.
yeah, like,
Even if I hit them up right now out of the blue, like,
Right.
I just my house burned down.
Yeah.
I can't sleep tonight. They'd be like, good luck.
Y'all got no fly exes?
Nah, that's what I was just about to say. I don't speak to my exes either, but I never left no bad blood. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Same.
I always
Same.
left that little, you know what
Nah,
I'm
man,
saying?
but
Yo.
even still, like you don't feel like they'd be like, nigga, you got a whole like,
Nah, fuck that.
like you got a
The
whole family.
situation-
Like, why you hit me up?
Right.
to-
That's the whole thing.
What Lil Wayne said, he said when you going through something, so you get some whatever. Depending on your situation, this shit gonna hear you out and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I got one person that would, but being that they in a relationship, would they? Probably not. Because
Wait.
why would they disrespect their current relationship?
Right.
You feel me? So I got somebody that more than likely 100% would, but can they? No. And I wouldn't even press.
Also, nigga, we are not Lil Wayne.
That's the fact.
That nigga had what Christina Milian?
Yeah.
He had this bitch.
Nunu.
Lauren London.
Lauren
Yo,
London,
nah,
yup.
what's the what's Corinne Stephens? Superhead.
Oh,
Superhead.
super.
He had this, she was dating a nigga and she told this
Every
nigga, if this nigga calls me in the middle of the night, I am leaving the bed immediately to go help him.
And did she?
Yeah,
Oh,
She,
no,
def- she has.
Broke up.
She has.
She told-
You
she
wanna know
said-
who it is?
She said that to every
It's-
nigga.
You don't know who Superhead is, or
You don't
Columbia.
know who Superhead
it's okay. She's not hip hop.
She's an urban legend.
She's not integrated into hip hop.
is? Wait, you never seen Superhead?
None of her work.
No.
Bro,
No.
Bro, she's
She's a great movie star.
Looking like he shouldn't even been in the video.
Folded.
Facts. Like my
Hold
shit
it.
was double salt shaker twisted. Like,
I'll look her up.
It's okay. That wasn't the point. She's actually.
Shit.
She got that name for a reason. That name is for a reason.
Dude.
Yeah, but the point was she was dating the son from was it Family Matters? The dad's
The-
Carl
wait,
Winslow and the son.
the guy that's dating a trans girl.
Urkel? No, the one
No,
that's
Eddie.
Superman.
Eddie Winslow.
Eddie
Oh,
Winslow.
Eddie Winslow.
Eddie
okay.
the actor that played Eddie Winslow. He was the one dating Superhead at the time.
The trench.
my
Okay.
fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, he was fucking Superhead.
Oh my
I
fuck.
think that's his. I think that's
You
his
see the
wife.
selection of
That's his wife?
I think that could be just a long time girlfriend. But she was with him at the time where she gave this interview and said, yo, if Lil Wayne calls, I'm there no matter what. If he need me, I'm leaving the bed.
That's
With
his
my husband.
wife?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if they were married. I don't know if they were boyfriend and girlfriend. But she literally said she tells every dude that she deals with this. Like, if Lil Wayne hits her up, it don't matter if she's in the bed with them asleep in the middle of the night. She's going to get up and go.
You can never marry her.
And it don't matter if she's going for dates. She's going to go do that. That's what she said.
Those films
About
don't
Lil
go
Wayne.
away.
But you see, it ain't work out
You can
between
never
him and
marry
her.
her.
Do you have
You see, it ain't get too far with
Doing
them.
that much? We're good.
After a comment like that, yeah, nah.
Do you have
They still
somebody
together?
you would do that
Hell
for?
no.
Do you have somebody you would do that for? Like if they call right now, you gonna get up in the middle, leave your ex?
I probably don't know
Yeah,
that person.
yeah.
There's a few joints.
Oh, I got you. Lotto.
Crazy. Yeah.
Lotto.
That don't count.
Lotto.
I mean, you asked, or you know.
Oh, you came through on the pod. You just said you would leave your girl straight up for Lotto?
Oh,
Because what's up? I want to know if niggas is
No, don't get it in. Don't get it.
Your
in
girl
trouble.
could be like, oh,
He ain't say that. He
Where
ain't
are
say
you
that. He ain't
is
say
that
that.
your like hall pass where your girl be okay with you doing that type shit?
Nah, it's just she's just never gonna have to find out.
I ain't gonna lie. We had this conversation, and she like dead ass told me like, get the money, you know, And I
Get the money.
Yeah,
Secure the bag for the both of us.
What money?
Get a bag for the
Wait, you
both
think
of us.
Lotto paying you to fuck?
I'm not finna pay no nigga to fuck.
But I'm not saying like,
Like, what money you
pay,
talking about, big dog?
but I'm pretty sure there's perks of fucking with Lotto.
Yeah, the nut.
get
Yeah,
That's it.
like cloud,
That- no,
like
that's
all
it.
of that.
You might get flued out.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. You a hoe?
Nah, I'm not saying.
Like, listen,
I'm not saying it like that.
look though, if he in position, right? Let's say he got like necklaces, right? He
Necklaces.
with Lotto and he throw one on Lotto. Now Lotto's rocking the necklaces that he make and he sells. That shit blowing up.
Promotion.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's
You know what I'm saying?
Then,
Yeah,
no,
then,
no,
on,
no.
then on top of that, you could build.
But
you
shout
could
out
build-
Mikey for just manufacturing that entire save right
Yeah,
there.
and you could also build a brand for yourself. Like
let me
just
ask-
off the
let me
basis,
see.
like yo,
Like Safari.
like niggas are going want to interview.
Mikey is
Like Safari.
Yes,
always
yes.
coming
Look,
with the
look,
planes.
look, yes.
Hey yo, real fast. What kind of dick you think you handing Lotto? Let me
Listen, this
Pulling out all the
I'm pulling out all the tricks.
Rose
Like,
said, "Hey yo,
Now,
yeah, like,
He said honey pack and a blue.
yeah.
Now,
Everything.
it's-
I'm about to get crazy.
He said, "Give me the blue chew."
Yeah, like,
bro said extends Viagra,
Wait,
like it all.
yeah, yo, like what's that shit that Cameron be saying?
Pink
That
horsepower,
Yeah,
pink
yeah,
horsepower.
yeah,
That's
everything,
Big
like,
Mama.
The porn star niggas
Hold
be
on,
taking them shits before
Yeah,
they do
like
You see the shit they be flipping?
listen, it's not an odd genius podcast if I don't say something out of pocket.
I got a
What if she wanna peg you?
Hold on.
What you?
No.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All of y'all, what?
Hell no.
I said it's not an odd genius podcast if I don't say something out of pocket. So what if she want to peg you?
No.
Yo, turn the mic on.
You out here.
Yeah, nah,
There's a
nah,
video on Facebook
Nah.
talking about this shit
Nah.
at a comedy show. He told the comedian that his wife just recently pegged him. I'm like,
Yo,
bro,
no.
to say that in an
I'd
open
be
like
like,
a
show's
whole
over.
comedy show,
Nah,
Yeah.
he paid him or something. He was part of the.
bro.
Yo, look at Rose's face.
The battery.
Good, like, yeah,
Yeah,
niggas
like-
really be liking that shit.
A comedy show and like you, that's
'Cause
a
few
part of
niggas
your
heard
act.
That's where
like, that shit
that's
is-
where niggas' spot is. So they're like, yeah, touch it. Nah, I'm good.
Real fast, what's everybody's name on this podcast? What would niggas like to be referred to?
You're not
on
gonna
this
do the
podcast?
introduction?
It doesn't even matter at this point. I could do one, but it ain't gonna matter.
Welcome to the Odd Genius
Yeah, you might,
podcast.
come on, do the introduction.
My name is.
I really, we should pre-record it for a pre-recorded intro because
Yeah,
we
nah,
never
8
have
minutes
one.
in.
Nah, that's whack. I feel like it's gonna be better if we get better as it goes on. The intro should continuously change.
So
It
start the
always
intro.
does. We
So
never
we are
finish the
we're,
intro.
we're officially 30 minutes in.
We
Time
never
for intros.
That's alright.
50 minutes in.
Right.
Oh
That's
man.
alright though.
But if you get Nancy with the editing cuts,
Oh
Yes.
wow.
Wow.
Such a nomad.
Why
I
is
mean,
it so
actually,
low?
that's
Did you
perfect
do that?
timing.
Did you?
Brunson's biggest fan is here.
Brunson.
You called him Brunson? That's crazy.
Nah, he's
That's
dead ass
Brunson's,
Brunson.
yeah.
Nah, that's Tammy and
Definitely
Lillard.
with that
bro.
hat, he's Brunson.
Tammy and Lillard.
Amy and Lillard is.
You
No, he's
like
dead
that, or
Dame.
you like that?
You do look like Dame, that's for sure.
You sit over here.
I've definitely
I
seen
get it.
Go on, brethren.
I've definitely seen him hit from half court.
What is that?
You're gonna have to straddle James and Marquise to get to the middle
Post
where the mic is.
Straddling the
Sorry,
stage.
yo.
I just walk around. Word.
It's probably easier from over here though.
I'm mad you even said that with my name in that text.
Oh, you know, that shit is hard.
Oh, it doesn't let me know.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even puff, but that shit is hard.
Yeah, that shit is tough.
The way it look, I don't puff.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the star.
That shit is a Star Wars contraption,
Yeah,
man.
literally.
I don't know
They
why.
got
but
creative
in
with
the
this
last
shit.
few months, I've just been a space nut. I don't know why. Just been a space
Researching
nut, bro.
shit in there.
Like, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I would like to know a lot about.
So, I saw a video on Facebook about a dude, a regular person who has this high definition camera hooked up to a telescope in their backyard, and they took a picture of Jupiter. And when I saw the picture, I was like, "There's no way that's actually Jupiter." I was like, "There's no way that someone from their backyard took a picture."
And it was an
that's
actual
what it
picture.
looks like.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? And then so I'm like, all right, let me go down the rabbit hole of how they take the picture and how they make it, how it gets colored, all of that. Like I went down all of that process, and I was like,
This looks
oh wow,
fancy.
like it's not even that high tech or that much that you would even think. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
The lens.
microscopic flash, the light reflecting off of the some shit like that, right?
so and that's how we see everything. Like, we wouldn't, if light didn't reflect off this couch, we wouldn't be able to see it. So that's how we see things.
How it hits
Basically, they take the picture, and when they get the picture, it's black and white, or it might just be fully
Living life.
black. So they
Might
have to
need
change
some of
the
that.
exposure and things like that on the picture, so that they can see
I
deeper
don't know how to do-
images from the light, because they have to change the opacity of the light. It might not even be the opacity, because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But they have to change it so
Alright,
that they
y'all.
can see different colors.
Welcome Neil
right?
deGrasse
once they
Tyson
get
to the
black and white of
podcast.
the images, then they put it's red, green, and blue, because that's how they turn black and white to color. So once you put those three, 1, 2, 3, then you get the actual color of what.
Nomad hasn't entered the building.
He came just in time for the intro.
Oh shit, I did.
Yeah.
Wow, we did. We still got to find out what everybody would like to be called. We know you're Nomad, Mirror Bear Rose,
Sauce.
Sauce,
Your boy Fetty.
Fetty,
Sir.
Xerxes.
No, say that again,
He said
J. Troy.
Zerks.
J. Troy.
Zerks, right?
Shit.
That's
Wait, we use it. What happened?
It's whatever
using
name you want to use. What?
Yeah, the way he said that,
Little mama.
Fake names?
He called himself Fetty, and there's a whole Fetty Wap out there. Just
Yeah.
saying, it's
What's yours?
My name is Amira. I go by my real name.
Fetty No
Fetty
Wap.
No Wap.
No wet ass
And
pussy.
yours is T-Dog?
We got him.
To the boy.
We got him.
Boy, Nomad, Titus.
Titty boy.
Oh, you did name yourself Titty Boy. That's why she called you that.
That's what I said. I started calling him
So
that
why
in the
you?
last pod.
If it's not Titty Boy, why you say Titty Boy?
Because I get the titties, boy.
Hey.
Duh.
That was
Yeah.
ugly.
My bad. My
That was
bad.
ugly.
Titus had
My
a
bad. You got it, big dog.
No,
My
don't
bad.
concede that
Titus-
easily.
Nah, he got it.
Nah, respect all cups.
I'm telling TP.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
A to Z.
hey, yo, he is a man. He is an
Not me.
inclusive man.
You don't think that the session is too big?
Hey, don't talk to
Nah.
me unless you got more than a B. That's dead ass.
Season up, yeah, season up.
How it's proportioned?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not.
But you can have too big. That's a fact.
It is.
I've
Yeah.
se-
You can't have too big, just
Yeah.
like you have too small.
Yeah.
Some people,
You could definitely have too small.
frames and stuff, you know.
My friend sent me a girl he thought was fire, but her titties were down like extended. I'm like, bro, how do you get past that? He's like, nah, this bitch is bad. I'm like, bro, what?
Nah, some niggas have nasty taste though. I don't know what girl he's talking about. Some niggas have nasty taste.
I don't even know. Y'all know.
To the mic.
You know, homeboy, Pat Gio. Y'all know Pat, the comedian. He's like a black guy with like some, but he has a podcast with this girl.
Oh, is her name Persephone?
Yes.
Yes, because that's the only thing I know her by is her titties.
Exactly. So is that a pass or fail? On the,
No, I think her. I
think
like her
Persephone's,
titties.
yeah, I
I don't
like
know if
her
that's the answer you were looking for. I like her
that's,
titties,
That's, you know.
but I wouldn't want to like continuously deal with that though. Like I need some ass in my life, and she don't got it.
Oh, yeah. Like, I feel like it has to be a.
You gotta have a
Even
little
though-
No, that's
something.
rude though. Let me not talk about
Even
women's
out?
bodies. She's fine just the way she is.
I was talking about vaginas last
appreciate
pod.
it all.
We can talk about. I was talking about nasty vaginas. We can talk about some titties.
I appreciate.
girl.
I like me some titties.
Women are just fascinating, you know.
If you had to classify yourself, people.
Ooh,
Yeah, you
Ass
got
man.
questions? What's up?
Ass or titties.
I'm an ass
Ass.
man.
tatas.
Ass.
Ass.
Ass man.
I like my nutrients. You feel me? Like
Cause I could go with ass and little titties. I can't go with big titties and no ass.
ass.
That shit is just crazy to me.
man, you lying. You said that on a song one time. You said Pretty Little Joan. She got that fatty with some tits. You said that.
Yeah,
on
I
a
could take
song.
both
He
too.
said the fatty first.
Yeah, exactly. I
know.
could take both.
But he said tits too.
yeah,
He said tits
no,
too.
I like tits,
Hey, listen.
but ass come first.
True.
Like I said, I can't do titties no ass.
Listen.
I could do ass no titties.
I love appreciating the, you know,
Yeah, titties. You a titty boy?
yeah,
I know.
you know, get that calcium.
He said,
Get that
right,
calcium.
So even if she got like a cardboard back, like it just goes straight down.
I'm past that in my life. Like I need something like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we chilling laid up or like taking pictures, like I need something to fit my hand around. You know, I need something to fit my hand. I need something to cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit.
That's where the
you know
ass
what I'm
is.
saying?
This?
No. I'm saying like I need something back there. You said I can't have a cardboard box back there. No.
Now,
That's uncomfortable. Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
quick question here now, right? So if you had to choose between all titties and no
Ass.
ass, or no ass. I mean, or all ass. No
All
titties.
ass.
I'll
All
take
ass,
All
word,
ass.
all ass.
ass every
all
day.
ass.
That's fucked up, yo. We have a woman here on the pod. Y'all just ignoring
She's
her.
about to answer the fucking.
Yeah, she's ready. She had to pour up her drink first.
What you taking?
She about to get
I
to
feel
it.
like I'm worse than most men. Shit, fuck out of here.
What
I
you taking?
Titties.
You rather
She
titties?
sound worse.
Only,
Only two options.
only because like for men it's different. For me, because I'm a girl, like what do we do with ass?
What you gonna do with titties?
That's
stump you.
a great no. I'm saying it didn't stump me. I'm just saying like I prefer to fondle some titties than some ass.
Something, goddamn
Same
She
shit.
just go motorboat to the
Exactly,
shits.
but that's why we all chose
Oh.
ass.
Yeah, that-
I know what I'm gonna do with that.
It'd be beautiful.
I like the sleeper bills. I'm
I'm really like
The sleeper builds.
The sleeper builds.
contemplating it.
Nah,
I
you
like the
really a
ones
titty
where-
one
You
side.
have- No, because like you could have like a little bubble, but if it's a good bubble,
Okay, so that feeds into what James was about to say.
Like a nice little Zoe Saldana.
if it's a good bubble, like you love that bubble.
Yeah.
Like a Zoe Saldana.
But then also, if you
That's
put
what he's
some,
out
like,
down there.
staircase that like just are just the right amount of
I like a nice little cup, little
amount of-
cuppage.
Yeah, right amount of hand, like in your hand and heavy, but also at the same time like respectable in a wet t-shirt.
Bro,
Give us a name. Give
But
us a
like
name.
some-
I don't like
like-
it. Give us a,
For
just-
instance, if
Wait,
any
so
of y'all
I don't
ever tried
understand.
track,
Which one do
like,
you like more? Because it sounds like she got nothing.
I don't know.
She's struggling in both departments right now, and you had a choice to give her both.
He chose none.
You made her.
I'm
What
saying,
the
I'm
fuck?
saying, though, if it's down to right that apex of like
Which one you
it's not
picking?
enough, but yeah, it's right.
For which one?
Yeah, just the way you're smiling, the way you're smiling, bro. The way you're smiling,
Bro, you're not understanding. He's getting two. You can have one any size you want, and the other is decimated, or the other
I know
any
arguing with
size
this
you
nigga
want
is
and
a
it's
headache.
decimated.
Nah,
Ass or titties, my boy.
They're not tight as shit.
This makes
It's
sound
not
like he's
no-
talking like the
It's
three
not no
bears with the
struggle in
horns.
both
Shit.
departments.
First one wasn't
This shit
good.
go inward.
The second one
Word.
was a little too.
He trying to get the best of both worlds.
Right.
Let's just give her a little bit of ass and titties. Just
Well, I mean,
mesh
and
them
here's
together.
Here's the thing.
Let's fuse them. Turn her to a
This is why I
DNA
wish it was
cell.
the camera,
If we
because
gonna
he-
do, bro, if we're gonna do that, bro,
Yeah.
if we're really gonna do that,
Bro,
I'm
he
getting,
was smiling.
I
when
get
he
what
was
you're saying.
describing
CD
that,
cups
too.
with a fat ass, bro.
I like what
He
you're
was
saying. No, no, I
smiling
like,
when he was
I
describing
like a
it
good
too.
C, and then like, you know, I
good
don't
C?
like. I like a good C, but I don't like a fatty ass. I like a firm, like tight.
What's
like,
a fatty
like
ass?
a little bubble. A fatty ass?
So you don't like.
Yeah, I
No,
don't need
no,
it
not
too
well,
crazy.
You don't like
I
mad
have nothing wrong with
jumping.
something. I like it.
Yeah, I don't need something too crazy, but I need some right, some.
that looks like you can wipe it
got
properly.
some cellular.
Yeah, something that when she walk, that shit jiggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so James,
You buy her a douche, nigga.
Wait, what?
What was it?
wow.
What just happened?
Wait, what? Yeah, I missed a lot of shit.
Okay, let
I missed a
bidet.
lot.
The French cleaner. Yeah.
That's another
So
thing.
J. Troy, let's hear about this sleeper build though. What's your ideal sleeper build?
No, you know the sleeper build is like, you know, she just the sleeper build is like she's not crazy, like the waist is more skinny, it's not really, or the waist could be where the Coke bottle starts to happen at, but everything else is more of a skinnier person. But then when you see that cake is just bubble, like that's a sleeper build. Like when you see it from front, you don't really, it's not there. Then when she turn around, there's a bubble from nowhere. That's the sleeper build. It's like, where did
Bubble
you
from
get
nowhere.
that from?
Like,
Where is
ma'am,
this hiding?
ma'am.
Like some volleyball chicks.
Yeah.
Yes, the track Jones.
Yeah.
Bro.
Shout out to the gym.
Bro, because they fit in shape. You're like, oh, this girl's skinny. She ain't got nothing.
And then she turn around.
you're like,
Yeah. Wait, what's that hiding?
bro, what
Like,
compartment was that in?
That is why I love track and field.
But no, volleyball too. He said it for volleyball. Listen,
The
I used to
thighs
leave
with
football
the.
practice early just to go
yeah,
to the
same.
volleyball games.
And that's why I said that football practice. We shared the gym,
See the
and when we shared the gym, I was not practicing.
Nah, that thigh to ass ratio from
They tackled
volleyball
that
players.
nigga.
Good thigh.
They beat the dog shit out that nigga in practice. They say, yo, he not looking, get him. That boy said never did football again.
But everybody's beautiful in their own way.
Alright, let me give y'all a shitty intro. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the iGenius podcast. Welcome to episode number 3. I'm just throwing out numbers
Number 2.
at this point. I am one of your 18,000 hosts. Once again, Kimono Keys. I am joined with my
Who you gonna start with?
3 main casts and a few background members who have grabbed mics recently. I have no idea what's going on. To my left, we have Nomad. You can say what up or yo, anything. To his left, we have Amira Beer, the famous. All she do is break hearts, send niggas to the gulag,
And do.
heard. To her left, we have Rose the Brose.
You know what I'm saying? Wagwan, Unimites. You know what I'm saying?
Broken hearts 8 times. To his left, we have,
That's crazy.
we have Sauce.
Yes, sir.
Oh yes,
My number one
to
hater.
his left, we
Extra
have
sauce.
Big Fetty.
No wop.
Hey,
No
no
wow.
wow.
Whoa.
No wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
That's right. There is no wet
He
ass
has-
pussy on this pod.
he
because
has
there's only
one.
one woman.
He has one wet ass pussy that he's loyal to.
Hey.
You have one wet ass pussy that you're
Yup.
loyal to?
Uh-huh.
Mhm,
The
gang.
best.
Shout out that. No, let me stop. Don't do that. To his left, we have. Oh shit! Did we?
Zerk.
Zerk. That shit on his ass.
I'm saying, is there a background?
Fucking crazy.
Yo. And to his left, we have Jay Troy, the magnificent.
Yo.
Oh man, and that's really all I got. Yo, we gonna improve on this. We gonna improve on that. I swear to God.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like our intro needs some like a little background music, maybe a little 1-2 from Rose.
If we could get sound effects and
Well-
add music, next level.
That'd
Rose
be
makes
crazy.
fire music. He should definitely put that on.
And do
the intro.
LIT.
There's a couple of artists. over
LIT
there.
Rose.
I thought
So
Rose
you love the
got.
way
be
I
able to
live
play-
it.
I thought
all
Rose
music.
bought the soundboard.
We got,
Nah,
we
was-
got practice with that
jeez.
first. But that is why I
But look.
wanted to ask you what you was doing tomorrow.
Doing
when
the
you get
numbers.
up.
Yeah, I want to learn
We could
the
see
new
if I'll
shit,
come
the
through.
other
We could
shit.
have like a 1v1 pod.
Rack 'em
That's
up like
cool.
a
Just to get the volume
mathematician.
right and everything.
And on top of that, you know, with the intro, you know, we always gotta thank the listeners. You know, if you're a new listener, you know what I'm saying? We
Help me out, help me out.
Thank you for listening, and you know, I'm saying return listeners. We
Subscribe.
appreciate you,
like,
return listeners too. You know what I'm saying?
share.
We
The
have
5 or 3,
We do.
whatever we got. We got a couple. We do.
That's not us in there.
I gotta. I know.
It's like it should be like 5 views. I'm like, yes, that's me right there.
I've been sending somebody the pod, and every episode he got something to say about some shit I be saying because he agree with all of y'all for some reason. I'm like, it's because you're a man. I'm a girl's girl.
Why you
Oh.
and Big D be doing that? Y'all making a gender thing.
But you know me. I'm not a girl's girl. Fuck out of here.
Oh shit.
I love how you love saying it when they're not here, but when I be needing you to say it,
No, I say it all the time in front of Desi.
low key, you keep it low. You don't be
But she knows
emphasizing like
when
this.
when she comes in, ask her. She knows I'm not.
When they was out
she
here
said that,
going
she knew.
crazy on me, you just sat there and just let Rose
Laughing because
drown.
I love seeing Rose get excited. When Rose get excited, he was like, yo, you bugging.
You good,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
First of all, who skateboards in here?
That's Drew's.
Drew?
Drew skateboards?
Yeah.
Used to. We getting too old now.
He said he used
Fuck around, break
to.
something and never heal.
Not for real.
Nah, but yeah, she be getting me activated. Everybody be trying to get me activated. I be trying to chill.
Listen, the most iconic episode, you guys weren't here for it. We got into a girls argument with Desi. Desi slid over Rose and was like, I fight niggas.
Yeah.
That's
She was-
crazy.
she was-
to that.
She was like
Yeah.
this. She was like, I fight niggas.
Like
And
Desi.
Rose is just sitting back like, you know how the girls go, I fight niggas.
Yeah.
I'm like,
She was trying to play hands. She even said it. She was like,
No.
I done
Her
fucked you
points
up
got
right now.
complete. She
Like,
was
that.
losing control.
yeah.
Because she
so,
was losing the
wait
argument.
till she
So it
gets
was like,
So she
I
resorted
ain't
to
gonna lie.
fucking him
It
up.
would have been funny as hell if you just blew her a kiss. Like,
because even when I tried to,
That probably would've
even
threw
when
her
I
off.
tried to pull up the definition, because after she was already losing the argument, I tried to pull up the definition. She was like, no, I don't want to see the definition. You got to go to bathroom and be a bitch. And I was like,
Listen,
yo.
yeah, that's what she said. That's
I
what
was
she
like,
said.
oh. When I heard that shit, that shit stuck with me. I was like, damn.
Just strictly off
I'm
the
going to get
way.
on this computer. Like, yo, get the fuck
And that's
outta
what propelled him to be the IT guy he is today.
here. I'm like, fuck out of here.
Strictly of the way I treat people, I'm not a girl's girl.
I feel it. I
like
respect
you can't
it.
be yourself and be a girl.
Me personally,
Just like
I
how
can't
me
be.
being me can't be a man's man. That
Yeah.
makes no
Word.
sense.
It don't.
Yeah. But I'm not in denial.
I mean, there could be certain things, right? Like,
I don't be supporting.
Nigga, if you don't know that nigga, you gonna try and fuck that nigga's bitch.
If
I
a
mean,
man
I'm not talking.
If I know that nigga, I'm
not talking about
fuck out of
niggas.
here.
I'm not talking.
As soon
Right.
as you
Damn.
meet
No, we said
boyfriend or something,
Amira, this
He
is
said-
why I'm not bringing nobody around his
men's man.
until I'm
Yeah.
You couldn't. You can't be it because of what you did.
Yeah, nah.
Exactly. I don't
What
want to
you
say
mean?
nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You ain't-
Anyway,
we ain't do it.
What you talking
Exactly.
about?
You can't be a
So what
man's
he's saying
man.
is like,
The audience wants to know.
say you clip a girl, and then after, like a couple months after, she gets in a relationship, but you still cool with the girl, and then she introduces you like, "Hey, this is my man." You're not gonna try and be friends with him because you
Why
like,
not?
yeah,
"Nigga,
nah.
I fucked your bitch." Like,
No, you didn't fuck while you was
Hey, no. But still, my thing
you
is,
not
get
my
cool
man.
with him.
Yeah,
If
it's
you-
gonna be
if You
awkward.
get cool with him.
you never gonna fuck again.
Now it's
It's-
wrong. That
yeah.
you clipping his shit. Oh wait, no, you saying while
He's
they got
still
together,
clipping.
you still clipping.
But
Yes.
here's the thing.
Yes.
It's not like you're currently.
and
clipping
then you're
it,
still
you
saying
know?
you're a man's
think
man.
that's different.
That's
even
disrespectful.
like even
You can't
like,
be.
as a
Yeah.
Because
man,
niggas is out here dogging wild.
That's disrespectful.
man.
Don't bring your girl around me. I mean, no, your man around me.
that's
If
my
nigga.
we listen, that's real disrespectful, and I'm big on that. That's disrespectful. OD.
I think it is
What
disrespectful.
part is disrespectful?
Bring your man around or your girl around somebody you fucked.
I don't know about that because
No,
that was
I
before
feel like That's a little
them.
bit disrespectful.
It might,
was
no, I'm
before
talking about
them.
during them. It's still during them.
Nah, but do
Wait,
you feel
what?
like
While you're still clipping
Yeah,
it?
that's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
no, I mean that's
I just don't have
cheating.
me-
Yeah,
That's
I
what
gotta
we
have
would call
just
cheating.
Unless y'all have an
unannounced.
understanding.
Yeah, don't have me.
Sometimes
Don't have me unconsciously dapping niggas up,
Disrespectful.
Right.
Huh?
and you out here smashing this nigga.
Yeah.
It is disrespectful.
Not the cheating part
But I'm
either.
saying- But
That would be
what we're saying.
that would be cheating.
Listen, James,
That goes
fuck the
back-
relationship.
Nah,
I don't care about
Because
that.
you came in the middle of it, so you don't understand what we were trying to say. But at the same,
But that goes back to the question I want to ask y'all. Like, even if you're not still clipping it, you're not gonna feel weird like getting cool with the nigga, knowing like
If I'm not,
And-
if I have like, if I'm not clipping, like, if that's not my shit, I don't care. You can introduce me.
But if you already clipped, you still not
Before
gonna
they
feel
got
weird.
together?
Yeah.
It's
That's none of his
it's
business.
See,
right.
Yeah.
That's not where we at.
Now I'm gonna agree to
What if
disagree,
he's like,
But
yo, bro,
this-
did you fuck? Yo, my nigga.
or not even that. But
No,
what if
real
he's
niggas,
like,
real niggas.
what if
Okay,
he's?
yeah, no, I like.
yeah, you can tell the
But-
truth. That was before you though.
But let me ask y'all this.
Yo, big bro.
Let me
Like yo, you smashed? You smashed?
Oh. But let me ask y'all this. Like, what if you get cool with him and he feels comfortable to the point where he's like, yo, like, I was smashing her last night and
Wait,
shit
bro.
got crazy. Like, you're not in your head.
Wait. Did you get comfortable with him like that too though?
Yeah,
You could.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all saying y'all would be
did,
cool with him.
But did you get comfortable with him like that? To you gonna, yo, I fucked yo. You know what I'm saying? Did you get that
No,
comfortable?
I'm not saying like
He's saying
you
got
tell
cool with
him.
his son, and now he's telling you, yo, I was.
Yeah, he's telling you like
Yeah, he got comfortable
exchanging
too.
sex stories, but
No.
you never told him that you smashed his chick.
That's my
That sound
point.
like
but
guilt,
if we're
though.
not that cool, where I'm that comfortable with you, I'm never saying shit.
I'm never telling.
I don't.
I'm
we're
never
not that
telling the dude
close.
I smashed this girl.
No,
Word,
I'm not
we're not.
saying. Y'all
But
not
if we're
listening to me.
bros though, and we're mad cool and yeah, yo,
Let-
bro,
let me
look,
hear-
yo.
y'all not-
Let me hear Sid's
Y'all
Way
not
back
listening
then.
to what I'm saying. What
Alright,
I'm
go ahead.
saying is you haven't told him shit
Okay.
about smashing his girl.
Okay.
But he comes to you, y'all semi cool, y'all on, y'all men. Us men, like, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm cool with somebody,
You gonna
we
tell me
talk about
smash his girl?
experience. No, not
Okay,
smashing
no,
his
random
girl.
fucking
war
Yo,
stories. He's talking about random
right?
war stories.
So think about it like,
Yeah,
think
go
about
ahead.
think about
Like-
like,
like-
this, right? Like, I'm in a relationship with all my bitches type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I clipped it, that's what you feel me. So you might still have a little,
Some niggas think like that.
a little feeling. That was one of my, you know what I'm saying? That's a trophy on the wall type shit. So now you talking about how you was doing this, that, and the third. You might feel some type of way. Like, I know that's your girl, nigga, but I had her first. Like,
But
Wait,
also,
what?
they should be their
Or
relationship.
not even like,
Some niggas think like that, but I want to say that nigga's crazy.
Right.
That's why I couldn't understand it because it wasn't making sense. Wait, what?
Let the record indicate I'm with Rose on this one.
but I'm saying like,
Wait, what did he say? And what did you say?
no.
He said that he was coming after some people that he don't want them to come after. He said, "Watch his mouth." About
But
Some
nah,
people got
but that's what I'm
championships,
saying.
bro.
As like touching on basis what y'all said y'all have no problem with like being introduced to the new guy and stuff like that. As
Yeah.
opposed to what I said, like, nah, I'm good. There's no need for us to
I'd
be
rather
friends.
not- you'd rather
I'd
not
rather
meet him.
not.
You'd rather not meet
You
him.
still feel for her.
No, even if I don't have feelings for her, like I don't want to get cool with you.
That
And you,
fake
yeah,
And then
that's
and then
fake.
and
Why?
then
We can
and
still
then-
be cool.
But in the back of my head, I know I fucked your bitch. So the same position.
But that was
you put
before
her-
you. Other niggas fucked her. You
He's
make it
saying
seem
that
like she
shit
was a
for- he doesn't wanna
virgin,
put himself
nigga.
in a weird
What the
situation.
hell's going on? She
I
wasn't a
agree with
virgin.
you, Rose,
You didn't
but
mean Virgin Mary, nigga.
But
You
I-
not fucking Virgin
I agree.
Mary.
You gonna tell her, yo, bro, me and the bros clip that. I don't think
Wait, and the
You
bro?
don't gotta. You ain't gotta tell that. You
And the bros?
don't gotta do that.
Nah.
Word that exactly. It's hey, bro. It's her job to tell him, and then if he wants to ask me about it,
He gonna have niggas wanting to shoot.
Say yeah, the whole gang clipped it. The whole gang.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy.
yeah.
First off,
That's
anybody
why I'm
know
not
you say-
telling her.
Somebody walks up to me, is like the whole gang clipped it.
Might gonna have us getting
I'm
shot.
mad
Yeah.
at everybody. I'm mad at the gang.
Yo. You out of the gang.
I'm mad at you.
Hey, who's
Wait.
gang?
Her for letting y'all quit.
Gang. I'm
Wait,
forgetting that
go
handshake
crazy.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
forgetting that
As soon
handshake
as I
is
hear gang,
retired.
it's up.
wait, but now, wait. Let me ask y'all this
Who are
though.
you banging, sir?
What if it was?
My gang. It's over.
What if it was before y'all got that close? Y'all wasn't gang yet, so they had no right to tell you.
You don't believe in
I'm
But
not
also-
saying nothing
also-
regardless.
also, like,
nigga.
You still gonna be
I'm
mad
not
at that?
saying nothing
Nah.
regardless.
If it's my girl, me and
She shoulda
Shorty
told
should have
you,
the
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah,
But
we all
also
should have
at
the
the same time, like
conversation.
for example, everybody here.
Thank
If boom, we
She ain't never gonna tell you though.
if she ain't ever.
That shit
Depends on who it is.
But
Nah,
yeah,
there's
You
some
right.
girls that
You
are
right,
like-
you
if
right.
it's where it's my
Some.
boys and I'm
Right.
like, and we like, yo, I'm like, yo, like, I know that bop from
Yo,
something.
wait. I know that Bob. I'm like, hey, watch your mouth.
All right.
That's my girl right now.
What time? That's my home. You better be talking kids, Bob.
Also, it's my home now.
I know your Bob.
If it's where y'all locked in, y'all about to get married,
Nah.
marriage type shit.
No kids.
What Craig's uncle say? Those is my titties.
I want gang to be happy and I want her to be happy. Where it's like,
Wait, what?
like if it's like on some.
You was about to marry her, but you want gang to be
If
happy?
she's
No,
about,
no.
if they about to get married, like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna fuck this shit up. But
Yeah,
if it's
that's
still
true.
early, like you just
If it's something
cuffed,
where it's like,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
we're
saying?
broke. Like, for instance,
That's true.
for the single guys out here, if the single guys meet somebody at Patchogue or whatever, and they're like, yo, I got this, and I'm like,
joint.
oh, I know that.
That's when
Yeah,
you're coming out and
exactly,
saying something.
exactly.
Yeah, or if it's
If that's your
like,
bro, like, I'm gonna just let you know, like, yo, I
like,
expect that.
You can make the decision from
Yeah.
if it's this is still
Right.
cool, like.
Yeah, because at the
vibe
end of
with
the
it.
day, then a nigga can go from there and make
Right.
his own assertion of whether he
Exactly.
wants
Right.
to
Like,
continue to deal
as long
with
as you
it.
keep it real and keep it funky, I'm
Yeah.
smelling good.
It's better to
Some
have that
niggas be like, the
upfront
gang is on it.
conversation.
Also, remember too, every nigga.
Yeah, the gang done.
I mean, I don't say every nigga, but niggas be having different experiences with bitches.
Facts.
Yeah, true.
That's
So
true.
That is true.
Some niggas have to cuff it. Some niggas is clipping on the first night.
Some niggas be going through the ringer with bitches.
She was a virgin for you, but she's a freak for me.
Exactly.
Whole bunch of different
For
shit.
you,
Now that's
but
what I'm
she's a
saying.
freak
If I had to be Casanova,
I heard that bullshit
Nah,
before.
man.
if I struggling with that,
Yo.
yo, exactly. If I had to be Casanova and then Rose is coming up, yeah, me and the gang, we just
Bro.
brought a bottle of fucking Thermata.
Yeah.
And now, yo, she
Look at how
back
Rose
here,
is looking
thank
at
you.
you. Rose is
That's
like, keep
crazy.
me out of
Yo,
this
but
nigga.
off
Rose is like, why you gotta say me?
Yo, right. It's always
No,
Rose
he
with the
said earlier, he was
Terramana,
like,
right?
me and the gang hit it.
But
If y'all,
I ain't gonna hold y'all really turned this nigga into a nigga podcast because Amira has shut down. She's like,
Nah, I'm sorry. Here, America.
she's
Nah,
on it. She locked in. She locked in. She making
Right.
content, bro.
she said, oh, they being niggas. I'm gonna just let them go.
Yeah.
I got a situation right here, right?
Yeah, man, that's a dangerous thing to
Let's
say.
say,
There we go.
boom, right? Let's say one of the guys brings some joints to the group, right?
Okay.
And he gives the warning, yo, these is strictly for clipping. The whole team, I don't care who clips, y'all can clip. Nobody cuff. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Somebody cuffs. Is it wrong for the team to keep clipping her?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
What?
It's wrong for him to wife it.
Yes.
You don't believe?
Royalty point.
You don't believe her reformation?
No.
Please don't believe in that shit.
He got him.
Alright.
Wait. Let me add to that. Wait. Let me add to that. Wait. Mikey, I love that. Let me add to that.
Nah,
What
you
if-
don't love
what
that
if-
shit. You don't
What if
love
he
that shit.
he wipes the Trish, then he breaks up with the Trish? Is she now open season?
Yeah. Back to the tree.
Yes.
He's back to the street.
Wait. Does he still love her?
Yes.
It don't matter.
Yes. No.
you
Yes.
don't got niggas.
Yes.
No.
Yes. He still loves her. Is she open season?
He said it don't matter.
I'm not about to be policing nobody. I'm not about to be.
Wait, what Mike?
Notify you. At least got to notify bro that she's back on the Trish market. Like I think that
that's the type
you have to
Like-
realize if he's your bro, you
That's
got to
a
be like,
respect-
look,
Yeah, that's a respect.
you
thing.
love
Yeah.
a Trish. She's back on the Trish market. I'm letting
So
you
just
know.
know it's fair game.
Wait,
Like,
Right.
Have you guys
How
ever
do you
had that
how do
conversation?
you deliver this message to somebody that
You had to
loves?
tell your bro that he's into the tree?
I'm sorry, I'm ripping the band-aid off.
Yeah.
So for me, I just be like, yo, listen, y'all niggas need to go hit that. Like that shit fire. Go test that. Go test the waters. That shit.
Even if you love her,
Nah.
you love her.
No. He's saying he said
I've
that.
never
about-
loved the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, like,
This
I'm
I
not.
podcast
don't plan
is
on loving the
dangerous.
tree. I might love what she does,
I gotta take a
You
drink.
might love what she
but
does.
loving the tree is crazy.
Well, you didn't know she. Well, I don't know how to explain.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
don't,
I'm a
I don't
little
know.
bit.
she's a tree. But you can't.
Okay.
Don't
Don't do that.
About everybody.
Yo, no, she's a cheese.
Don't talk about my girl like that.
Like the scenario is niggas know she's already a tree.
Yeah.
So I'm not in love with that. I'm sorry. Like I love what you do to me. I love the way you suck me. I love the way you fuck me.
Yo.
But
Jay
loving you,
Troy.
that's crazy.
I'm
You
saying
right.
I'm low key in that mix right now.
You love the tree?
No, I'm not in love, but like I know homie that done been around the block
And you still love her?
a block or two.
And wait, so you still
Been down
fucking with
You
her?
got feelings for
Been
her,
down
or-
Ferndale or been
She
down
like that
Caleb's
nigga.
path? Which one? No.
He said Ferndale or Caleb's Path.
Yeah.
I'm not from here. Oh no. No. But like we know we're in a little talk.
So you know he's a tree.
You're courting the Trish right now.
But
Actually,
like
that means you gotta fuck tonight. It's Friday.
tomorrow.
Whoa, why you?
Tomorrow. Got it.
Wait, is this? It's getting set up. It's getting set up.
Yeah.
I don't fuck the tree where one of the bros like he was fiending over her, like fiending, pressing niggas about her, all of that. And I clipped like first night bitch was at the crib type shit.
Hey,
Damn.
did you tell her that's
Oh,
what?
love.
But
Dang.
bro,
It's the
so
J
it's just
Troy.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like I falling in love.
No,
with
I
the
think
tree.
fall in love with hoes. I fake fall in love with
I
hoes.
love a good hoe.
Hoes have the best personality.
Hey, they need word.
I just want to say that.
Mikey said more about
other people.
Mikey said I'd be at the strip club like
Yeah.
got a great personality.
Hoes care about you more.
Yeah. Like she actually listens to
Nah,
me.
man, some of the
Sometimes you get
hoes
how
they
you
be
meet 'em,
down
bro.
for some random shit.
All right, I'm about to start enlisting some hoes now.
Yo.
Listen, I love a good hoe. Not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
But
Hoes be some of my dopest
Listen,
friends.
I've never
they
been-
gotta be appreciated too.
Yo, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
there's some hoes in this room.
I realize how that sounds, but that's not what I'm saying.
Man.
yeah, but at the same time, I'm like I'm low key a hoe myself. I've never been in love, and I be running to people. Shit,
I
I
don't
gotta
think that
hear.
makes you a hoe.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Wait. We should probably define a hoe.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's define. Give us the definition, Keith.
Someone who a hoe is a human being
Well, I should come up
It's
with.
gonna give you garden
in the-
hose.
Yeah, I was about to say.
who is an adult that knows how to have fun. That should be the definition.
Yeah, see, it gave you garden hose.
gardening tool.
Go Urban Dictionary.
yeah.
Urban Dictionary.
While we search that, while
Urban
we search
Dictionary.
that, I got
Wait.
something for a mirror.
Yes.
African.
Hold on,
You've
Ricky.
never been in love or fell
No,
in love with any
you
of the
type
sorts.
the word
No.
and then say Urban Dictionary.
How you know?
She's mentally stressed.
How does anyone here? That's a good question. How does anyone here know if they've been
Someone
in
who
love?
is only after
I
sex
know.
and money.
I feel like
I know.
my disregard.
Someone who is only after sex and money. They have no interest in an actual deep relationship with their partner.
That's like a whore.
They
That's
find
like-
someone else and move
Yo,
Go
on.
to the urban dictionary.
I hate hoes. I hate hoes. Leah definitely
He
is.
isn't a hoe for Levi
I
Ackerman.
see that face. I seen that face in Mirror Mirror.
A bag is a bag at the end of the day. But
I respect
to answer Mikey's question,
the swag.
It said Levi
Oh, shit.
Ackerman.
That's the example. I hate hoes.
Leah definitely
Nah.
is a hoe for Levi Ackerman.
but to answer,
You know how many females love Levi?
Multiple
Ackerman?
where you
Who's Levi?
A girl or guy who sleeps with multiple people, whore.
Yeah.
We're using the word to describe guys
Literally most
too
humans.
if it fits them. Multiple
also use it
means
for
more
men.
than one. Whores will make up a weird definition of multiple. You'll never become a good husband or wife if you're a whore.
Most humans have slept with
What
multiple
site is
people.
this? This shit
Listen,
is funny.
Urban Dictionary.
I've never been to
That's
Urban
a bad-
Dictionary.
Same.
Never been. This was our
This is my.
childhood.
I ain't gonna lie. This is my
Yeah.
first time here too, and I'm
Listen,
sticking to it.
I'm a firm believer.
No, we gotta keep that. in
Y'all
rotation.
never looked up duck
I
butter?
feel like that's a
Nah,
like,
chill. What type of
I
freaky
think
ass?
so.
You better get your freaky ass incognito mode out of here, nigga.
See,
So two things.
I know you're nasty.
Two
You know what I'm talking about.
Yo, let's Amir, what you
Wait,
got?
so two things. One, you can turn a
Say that
hoe
again,
into a
Ty.
housewife.
Said
I
know
believe
you're
that.
nasty 'cause
You believe that?
know
I believe
exactly
that.
what it is.
What is a hoe
So
to you?
wait, hold on. So that's you can turn a hoe to a housewife. And to answer his question, only because my disregard for people,
Bro.
I could run through you and not feel a thing.
Maybe you a tough
Okay,
love.
Ty-
Titus, tell the class
Okay.
what
A tough love?
butter you were talking
Okay,
about again.
No, it's already gone.
Maybe.
Pimp. That's what Amir.
I don't think I've ever been in love though.
Oh,
It's already
man
margarine,
or
bro.
woman who controls prostitutes and arranges clients for them, taking part all of their earnings.
So here was the follow-up question after I asked Amira, how does she know she never been in love? How does everyone in here know that they've been in love before?
It's a feeling.
We can start with Keith. And go
Oh yeah,
back.
I like how we started me. Yeah, let's get it, big dog. It's definitely a feeling. How can I put it? I don't feel like it's something that you love at first sight. I don't believe in the Romeo Juliet type of style. If it happens for you, shout out to you. Humans are special beings. Everybody's different. It probably can happen to you. It does not happen to me like that, or it hasn't happened to me like that. The people. If you want to keep it on relationships, we could do both relationships and not just romantic relationships, all relationships around all the people I love. It's been built just over time. Even just romantically, it's been built. Like, I don't feel the same way if a girl I've been dating for 2 months leaves me than a girl that I've been dating for like 3 years. It just don't feel the same.
So-
Yeah, it comes with a few changes, but
It hit different.
So here it is, right? If you had to explain a significant feeling in the fewest words possible of like something that love is, it mainly due to love.
irrational.
Irrational. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
But I also feel like you can't describe love in one word.
I didn't
I
say
feel
one word.
like
said the
No, yeah, he
fewest
said-
amount.
there's no way I could describe it in
Oh,
one
okay.
word. But if I can say something that's consistent in love, from what I see, is that you at some point in that relationship, this is not even just romantic, it's friendship too, the people that you love, you will do something irrational for them, about them.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's not gonna make sense to the outside world. This is gonna be one of those moments where you're the main character in the anime. It's only gonna make sense to you. You're just gonna do something irrational.
Yeah.
It don't gotta be like off the wall radar. Like, you don't gotta end up in jail. But it's just like maybe one of those things you sit back like, why did I do that?
Like someone's in the room in the crib on fire. You running in the crib to go save that person.
Yeah.
life.
It's irrational.
Meanwhile,
Like,
yeah,
your life is
regardless of
put
your
in
safety.
danger, but you're gonna go do
In spite of your
Yeah.
safety.
Yeah.
And
You're
then
not
and
a
also
firefighter.
So, like-
and also on the same tip, that's where like once you say why you did it, you say love, and when people understand,
People
you know that's
understand,
true love.
yeah.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I was gonna say like I can't really give one word on what love is for me, but love is, like you said, running into that fire or just doing things that you don't even have to question me
Unpredictable, yeah.
doing this for you. I'm gonna do it for you because I love you. Like, and I just want to make sure that this happens for you, not because I get any satisfaction or anything or any results of it other than you being happy that this is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's the most genuine love. And also, I want to touch on this too, because we're speaking on love. I don't feel like any being on this planet gets unconditional love. A lot of people say men don't receive unconditional love. I don't think any being on this planet, whether it be your child, like, let's say your child don't listen to what you say. What are you doing? Like, some people kick their children out. A lot of people abuse their children. A whole bunch of shit. That's not unconditional love.
That's not everybody though.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the person.
Okay, I'm not saying it's not
In the
everybody, but for
situation.
the fact that it happens, it's this that alone, you can't say that that there's unconditional love for
That
the
you
simple
love
fact
them
that it happens.
unconditionally, yeah.
What?
Even
So,
if it's not everyone,
so I think
I hear what
there's
you're
two
saying.
parts to that.
it
Though.
happens. So
That's what I'm saying.
Because-
I hear what you're saying, but
Because there's no universal
Yeah,
unconditional
conditional
love,
love, yeah.
but
some people
there are instances that I'm sure we could all point to,
Very far and few between.
whether it's a lover or a family member or a really good friend that you see as a sibling that
Generally, it would be your mother.
So I have a question for.
Ideally.
Exactly. I was just about to say
Ideally.
that.
It's a serial killer tomorrow. She's still gonna love you.
I have
we have conditions for everyone to get and retain our love.
Well, that goes
At the
back
end of the
to-
day.
So I have a question for you, Troy. Is there anything your daughter can do to make you stop loving her?
no. No.
What age?
Listen, okay, but again,
Any age.
with love,
Yeah, 33.
With
I might not
love?
choose it.
with love, okay, love has to be consistent, has to be the same, right? Unconditionally. When it's unconditional love, I'm loving you the same. I'm just doing this off the strength that I love you.
Mhm.
When you do certain things that I don't agree with, or some things that may
You're not gonna revoke your love.
that may taint the love.
Mm.
Now, me personally, I've never had those situations with my daughter. I love my daughter.
Is there anything that
But
she can do to make you like throughout the years? Like he said, 33. Anything you think she can do?
I've seen a daughter shoot her father. Yes, that'll absolutely taint my love for her.
But you still have love for her.
What if you die before you
Gonna taint
realize
it.
she shot you? Hey,
Oh, all right.
boom, I love her. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking.
turn it all the way.
This is the wrong time for a joke like that. I'm sorry. guys.
And me, like, I try to remain unconditionally loving towards my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we're humans. We have conditions for people to attain and retain our love. If people don't respect our love, we take it back. Like so,
Well,
it's just a condition.
It's go
I
no
feel
go,
like
Mikey.
that changes per person, right? Because we all know like that white mom that the kid just be torturing her and she love him and don't punish him for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's like some type of unconditional love right there.
And, like,
we not capable of.
To go based off of that, like I ain't gonna hold you, like
And that's some people. It's
Yeah.
not everybody.
to touch basis on what you said, like
What's up?
What's up with you?
My bad.
Nah, you good. I just want to.
I can keep going. Keep going. Don't stop
to
me.
touch basis on what you said, like I ain't gonna hold you. Like my daughter's only 4, but like in the future, my daughter was to shoot me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna stop loving my daughter.
He said taint
But I
that.
feel like-
Taint
I
the
didn't
love.
say stop, right? I said it would taint. I
He
would,
said taint.
like,
Well,
I
I
would
don't-
never be able to
Hey,
get that.
hey, I
I'll
want to
never
say this
forget
though.
that, but I don't think it's gonna taint my love for her.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. Cause I want to say this. Like, with kids, they not my kids. They be doing some wild shit. I get mad at them. I love them.
You mean Zerks?
She said they ain't never.
Oh yeah, what up? I'm going
Almost
crazy.
Killing you is different from what they're doing.
But
You right, but at the end of the day, when they even if they did that, it's like you're not gonna lose your love for them. You'll be, if anything, it'll be like you'll be disappointed, or your love will
Yeah,
tank.
he said he was clear to.
I don't. That's what
He
I'm saying.
was
I don't.
he was clear to
I don't
say
think
it
it,
would tank.
but I don't think that'll tank too, because you're still their parent. What I'll say is you'll feel more disappointed or maybe upset, but I don't.
What about you,
that's
Nomad?
synonymous.
No, but
It's a different word.
Can your
We're
daughter
saying
do
the same
anything
thing,
to
but
make
But
you like
the
But I
love-
also
stop loving her,
feel
taint your love
that
for her?
doesn't mean.
and
Yeah, that's what I'm
tainting my
saying.
love
Yeah,
is-
exactly.
No, right?
It's not really the
Separate,
same,
because I'm
not
still gonna
losing
love
any
you.
ounce of
Exactly.
love
I'm just upset
for
right
that
now.
person.
Say
I'm
I
just-
lost
I feel
love.
like-
Look,
No, you said taint.
guys,
You
guys.
said taint. Taint
Hurt
is
is seared. That doesn't mean it's
A little
lost.
different.
yeah, but even
You
with
hurt me, so
even
now
with
I still
smearing.
love you.
Okay.
But I'm
It's gonna
hurt.
be- yeah, it's going.
So
it's
it's
gonna put a little-
confusing.
But I feel like
And that's
even
what love is
tainting
at
I think-
is
It's
not
gonna
going
put
to
a
change
little
the
work.
That's
amount
what
of
love
I
is
have
at
for her.
times. That's what love is at times. So like I feel like for me,
Right.
like I don't
That's
see
what
it
we're
as
doing.
like
I'm only saying something.
a measurement of
No, no,
love
I didn't know
where
we were saying the
it
same
gets
thing. I hear
skewed
you.
and
You right.
tainted, like how you were saying like the time spent in the development of it and the building of it. I think you getting shot by your daughter is just the event of testing your love and also where like it matures. I feel like love matures and like
Mhm.
that kitty love turns into puppy love.
Yeah.
Puppy love turns into real love. And like blase, blase,
And
blah.
then tough
To be clear, I
love.
never said I would never speak to her again.
No,
after
no,
that. It
of
would
course.
taint my love.
Yeah.
Like we would have to build our relationship stronger. after
Exactly.
that.
And but also that could be a catalyst to build like there had to be something to get your daughter to the point where I'm shooting my dad. If that change, that catalyst affects you guys developing a better way to handle that. If she's locked up and you're like, you know what, I gotta go see my daughter. I'm gonna put books on my daughter. Whatever. You have a different. It's not gonna be the same relationship as you guys had 20 years before, or whatever, before she shot you.
I can agree with you for me and my daughter.
Mhm.
Yes, there would have to be a reason or something I did to make her do that. Not for every
No,
child.
yeah, but no. Also,
Like,
also,
there are some crazy
yeah,
people out here.
and I feel like yes, I totally agree. There was that girl a couple months ago that shot her moms and then called the stepdad and tried to kill him too. And that's wild. But also that girl was screaming for help for some, like, she may have been psychotic, she may have been troubled and wanted to just
So
go.
it just wasn't out the blue. There was escalating
there-
behavior leading up to it.
And I feel like
Perfect example is Power.
mhm,
Tariq shooting his pops.
yeah,
We all saw Power, right?
yeah.
No,
Good point.
You didn't
good
watch
point.
Power?
Never
No.
watched Power.
same.
The
Never
ones
watched
that-
it.
Couple
the ones that don't.
episodes.
Do you mind us
Couple.
spoiling?
A
Just a
couple
couple.
episodes. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it. You can talk about that.
Okay.
Hey, but hey, before you talk about it, hey, the first 2-3 seasons of the original Power is 10 out of 10 TV. It gets a little off the wall after season 4 because they just start finding new
I just feel-
distros. But whatever.
with those shows, you gotta start when it starts. Otherwise, you
I don't
catching
like
up.
shows too niggerish.
Yeah.
Yo, whoa,
That's
yo,
crazy.
how is a great show? I knew you was mixed with. I knew you was mixed with white.
Our lives matter, all
Hey,
right?
yo.
Black History Month just ended. You wildin'.
and she's back.
She's back.
I got pulled for a reason.
Not in my basement. That's
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
crazy.
Money and Violence, Power, like those
Yo,
two
you saw
shows.
I like Respect Life and Money and Violence.
Yeah, we need
Yo,
a Dr.
so make
Umar
life?
on for that shit.
you saw Money and Violence?
I like both of them shows more. I like both of them shows more than Power.
Which
You
one?
finished watching Power, so you can't really
No,
say that.
no.
Respect
As somebody,
life and
as
money
somebody
and
who's
What
seen
I've
both,
seen, it wasn't enough to retain me.
Because a lot of people stopped watching Money and Violence for the first couple of episodes just because of the quality.
Mm.
So,
no, that,
from what they've seen,
Niggerish.
it's not. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
yo, but as a nigga who's watched
fuck with nothing.
1,000 episodes of One Piece, nigga,
She is
that
on her own.
Power
Yeah,
and that
for
Money and Violence is 12 out of 10 storytelling. Even if the actors are not that good, it is worth it. That shit is fire.
Throw on a good
That shit
K drama,
They,
and I'm in.
they worked on their
Fire.
craft and they made something.
And you know
shout
what?
out to
Y'all
them.
usually
It's that
have-
main character
No, I
dude.
know.
He wrote that whole thing.
Nah, I watched.
like-
The only reason why I watched Power is because of some laydown. But
The only reason why I watched Game of
Crazy.
Thrones is because of y'all and my mom. Like, y'all been trying to get me to watch it since 2020, and I never did. Last year, I
10 out of
finally
10.
watched it, and I was like, bro, this is one of the best fucking shows I've ever watched.
Yeah, Game of
Ever.
Thrones.
You know what I'm saying?
Ever.
That's one of my 1-2 on my old time
like regular,
shows.
like,
Yeah.
like actual live action shows.
Yup.
Yeah, that's one of the best shows I've
My
ever watched.
1-2.
And that's
I don't know
like,
which-
that's because of y'all and my mom.
Nigga,
I'm
I
not
was
gonna lie to y'all.
invested
Yeah.
in Game of
I
Thrones.
might, after this,
Wait.
try to
Invested.
take some time and put it into watching Power. Who knows?
Besides
As of
that
right
and Law
now,
and
from
Order.
what I've
Law and
seen,
Order.
and I saw later episodes. I saw Charlie Murphy get killed. I saw.
He was in
He
Power.
was a CO.
Yeah, he was. When Ghost went to
killed
Oh
him.
yeah.
Listen,
I
Jay
think that was
Troy.
like his last role before he
Listen,
died, actually.
you
Yeah,
seen
that's why they killed him.
Listen.
That's why they killed him.
you've seen one episode, you've seen them all.
What?
that was some.
Nah, no, she's full.
That was
Tariq
so
is not
unreal.
still pissed me off. Like, she's full of hot takes.
Nah,
today.
where's her
She gotta
red cap
spice up
at?
something.
But
She's
they had to make a villain out of Tariq. That's why they kind of.
I hate Tariq.
Me too.
I didn't.
I can't lie.
I like him now.
I can't
I like
lie.
him now.
That
yeah.
nigga reminds me of my little
He
brother.
never,
He never
grew on me, little brother.
Yeah, I still think he's a
I
dumbass. I
hated
ain't
him
gonna
to the
lie.
last episode
But
when,
he's-
when
he's-
he realized.
Even when he
I'm
killed
ghost.
Ghost,
Like the last episode when he was like a ghost. He was like, yeah.
yeah, that was corny.
That's
No,
like the,
no,
that episode.
no.
Nah, you know what?
I wanted
First
to
of
kick
all,
him right in his
I don't
stomach.
even like. I don't even like the fact that he's
Punch him right in
using
his
Ghost's
face.
name. Because first of all, Ghost was not getting punked around by no
I say that all
fucking.
the time. But
What's his
Ghost
name?
was a
What's that
grown-ass-
nigga's
He was
name?
getting punked
The
around by
Tejada
I didn't see
nigga.
Ghost as
The
a kid.
Tejada nigga
You
was.
have to see Ghost as a kid. Though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
Bro,
Ghost
it was
was like
him.
a grown-ass
They already
man
said no.
assassin
First of all,
by
they
the
said
time
it
I started
as a
watching.
kid. It was him Kanan and Tommy running the streets. Exactly.
But
Oh,
if you do look
Niggas
though,
was slapping up Kanan like
came out
that.
with season 3. Oh, 4.
No, it
Yeah.
comes out March 15th, I believe. It
no,
starts.
it's out.
I think it's
It
March
comes out
7th.
7th. Yeah, the 7th.
Oh,
It's out.
The first
Yeah, we
episode
might
is
see.
tonight.
That's today.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, yo,
today.
after this pod, we can roll something up.
yeah, we could watch it.
But
But yeah, like I said, Kanan is this shit.
Holy moly.
Kanan, Ghost, and Tommy were not getting stomped out at Tariq's age.
but you
We gonna
also-
stop that.
but you also
He's in
gotta-
college. They didn't finish high school.
But you
Okay,
also-
and they was running the
you
block.
also
It was
gotta
already said.
realize, even in the show, Tommy does let Tariq know, like, yo, you're acting like your father.
Spoiler alert.
But I feel like that's bad writing. But I feel like a lot of those.
His father wasn't getting bitched around like this. Was he really
I
acting
feel
like
a
his
lot of-
daddy?
A lot of
Nigga
power
Rose
is
is a
bad
Ghost
writing.
fan.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
Was he?
Like,
You can
Maybe
have elements.
maybe business wise. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Business wise, okay, because he had
say that because his pops
was so smart.
business.
Stood on
Yeah.
business.
yes and no. Yes and no.
Yeah, yes and no.
I'll say, but I ain't gonna lie. The only
But
thing I
that's
say
also
though,
cap
but then
because he
Tariq be
started-
having his plays
Good.
though. They give
Yes.
they give him his little Tariq
But
college
that's
moment.
also cap because if
I'm
you
in
notice
school.
when it came to
this,
Angela,
that. Right?
when it came to
I done,
Angela,
you done been out the college already. Get the fuck out of here.
but Rose, you gotta admit though, bro.
Yeah, keep it
when
above.
it
Wait.
came to Angela,
He was
Midway.
wildin'.
Ghost was wilding. bro.
Wildin'. Doing
course
way
he
too
was.
much.
He was
That was
fucking
some
up.
violent.
He was
Hey.
OD fucking up.
Hey,
Wait,
hey,
Yeah,
hey.
With the Fed?
Wait,
Like, bro.
wait.
High school sweetheart. But
That's
listen,
what's bad. I don't
Fascinating
know.
about
They
it.
talking crazy like they wouldn't go if a Colombian came to them and was like that's papi da 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 and get down. The whole family getting tossed out to.
That was his
Nah,
high
get
school
the fuck
sweetheart. Look, high school
Nah, he had
sweetheart.
history with.
On top of that,
That was the could have been.
that's on top.
Bro, you're one
hold
of
on.
the biggest drug dealers.
Bro,
in
he
the
learned
city.
Spanish for her. Like I said,
Nah.
Let me ask you. Let me
he
ask
learned.
you.
Bro, she's
me
gonna
ask you, I
choose.
wanna-
Eventually, she's gonna choose her job over you, bro.
She
Maybe or
didn't
maybe
though.
not, 'cause
Bro,
She didn't
If
though.
you
Wait,
dropping,
if
She
you
didn't
dropping
though.
dropping the,
You
the
taking the
sit on
could've
lotto deal on her.
What do you mean could have been? She was
You might lock down a little
Bro,
great ally.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
yo,
She was
yo,
bad,
police
and
ally.
she chose him over the job. How many times she saved him and did this and that? No, bro. That's why I said a Spanish mommy. You throwing your family out too, bro. Your shorty ain't doing that.
Going no ass too.
No, I'm telling
And
you
that's
right
why
now.
the DA and all of them was looking at her crazy because they're
Word.
like, bro, like
You gave it all away for this nigga.
for a drug dealer.
You love this nigga.
Exactly. She saved him mad time.
Mad
Y'all
times.
folded. Y'all folded.
She
for
was
the
like,
right one.
she used to hit that nigga
Y'all
up.
folded for the right one.
But
She used to hit that nigga up, Jamie.
she is a diamond in the rough.
Not I.
Like,
And that's also,
Yeah, you're not getting that all
You
the
also
those
time.
gotta-
bitches is
Oh, you
telling
got
in
it?
that situation.
but you also got to think of it this way too. Like he kept feeding her a
What is
dream.
up with the long
Like,
ass
he kept telling her,
handshakes?
They
like,
love each other. That's
He
what it
kept
is.
like he kept telling her.
Yo,
like,
we got-
get
People,
out
you
the
do
game.
irrational shit like sit there.
Yeah.
brother.
Right when he died.
Wait,
you know he died?
Like, no, coming back from that. That's like
I,
Frank Lucas talking about, yo,
One meek.
Bro, the day he died, he achieved his mission, bro. He had the nightclubs.
OMG.
He was out the game. He was like, yo,
Killing
He
me.
did.
you know what I'm saying?
And he even had everything set up for when like Tariq went to jail and this and that. He had
Wait.
yo Ghost
He's a
was
real
on
one.
his
If you watch Ghost, you
shit.
see that.
He was on his shit. Ghost was like, yo,
Nah, but but
and they let Tariq kill him.
When Power
is-
first starts off, though, you're witnessing Ghost at peak.
yeah,
Like this
and you
is
just
the
see his
best-
downfall.
Like he's at his best version, so you don't really see his Tariq. Alright, bro. You don't really see his Tariq version.
Saucy left the building.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say full peak because he has a little moments where he got a little higher and then he moved back down.
Nah, but I mean,
Around, like, season
what
2, 3.
Peak is like he had everything he wanted. He had the penthouse, he had the
Yeah.
family, he had the money.
From start.
Everything was fine until he wanted to make the club. My bad. He wanted to make the club and
Legit.
go legit or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm okay with people changing their minds at any point in their life and wanting to do something different. It's just when he wanted to do something different, the people around him weren't with that.
Yeah,
But-
Like his
but-
but
wife,
that's real life.
his wife wasn't with that. No.
But
That's
he
real
couldn't
life.
do that forever. Niggas is dying left and right around him.
No, he could
And
have
he got
done
a
it.
family. He see his daughter just die. He like, yo, bro, if I stay in the game, my whole family gonna die. He
Yeah.
gotta relocate his wife, put them in hiding, do the, you know what I'm saying? So he had to find a way to go legit. Like, yo, I gotta leave this shit alone. Let me do the nightclub
If
shit.
the show had shown him like going through some like some sort of suffering with his like the lifestyle that he lived prior to them having the life of it all, then yeah, but he was at the point like the show introduced him. He had it all. I think that was the point.
Yes
they were trying
and
to
no,
make.
because look
He had it
how
all.
many plugs he had to kill because they like, yeah, everything was going good. Then it's like,
No, I mean-
now you gotta
No, I
do
mean,
this for
at
me
the
every
start of the
week.
show.
Hey.
With the first episode.
Hey,
Well, that was the
he didn't have it all because he didn't have Angela.
No, but that's what caught
I
him
would
off
say
guard.
I feel like
That's the one that got
I
away.
just came from
I seen the
pond.
so for the original season, I seen like the first 2 seasons or maybe 3 seasons of the original Power, and
That's what you
he
need.
was trying to go legit since day one.
He was.
type shit.
Nah,
For
but
real.
to get out.
It's after he
Nah,
got
it's
to
like
the top.
third, fourth episode.
He
type
been
shit.
trying to go legit
because
since
he
season
meets
1.
Angela.
Best thing to
From
do.
episode
Yeah,
1, yes.
I'm
but
sorry,
at
though.
Episode 1,
That's
where
how
he
I
is in
feel.
life, he is at the
Gotta go
peak of
legit
where you
as
want to
fuck.
be.
If you notice-
You ain't talking to a
Forever.
real drug
One mic,
dealer.
one mic.
Most drug dealers, their
Some
end
sort of
game
fashion?
is to
Yeah, you're right.
One mic,
get out.
Yeah.
Like,
one mic,
Some
one
get killed
mic,
before they get out.
Yep.
one mic.
My bad.
Now y'all good. But now y'all right. Y'all right. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's like in everyday life though. Like you used to talk about his ops and shit like that. Like in real life, it's hard for people to forget your past. So if you're known as the local drug dealer, when they see you fucking trying to become a prosecutor, I'm like, yo, nigga, you sold me crack back in the 80s. What are you doing?
I think you would.
Nobody's
you did
gonna-
double.
No, yo, she's not wrong because you work that. Bro, I know him as a gang member my whole life.
Don't
Yes, I
know.
do know the
D.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
I've known
yeah.
him as a blood
T. Grizzly.
nigga, blood
Yeah.
nigga my whole life, bro.
He told me
so
that
when I
too.
seen him in D, I'm like,
Yeah, y'all got
they
it.
hired you, nigga.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
know you have robbed and
Oh,
shot,
oh.
and like I noticed.
Yeah, he
gotta
showed
work
me.
this
I
out.
saw it.
An hour and
see it.
42 minutes.
I seen it.
I said an hour and 42 minutes. I repeated it just so when you listening back, you gotta bleep some out. Call that nigga gang member with his whole name.
Alleged. He was in a
where he worked.
He
was-
was a million bitches.
Yeah.
Nah, but you said where he
double
worked.
down.
How many of them work at
You said where he worked. You said where he worked.
I'll meet that out too.
Nobody knows what G is.
I'll meet out the.
was an alleged gang member, never
because this
convicted,
mad
never
gang
caught.
member.
Allegedly, he was
Allegedly.
allegedly a gang member in his eyes, hypothetically.
True. Bro, that's part
Allegedly
of his
saved
story.
lives.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was
Yeah,
that. He
allegedly saved
made
lives.
it. Like,
His
he
background,
good.
yeah.
Like, he
That's
good.
true.
He's like,
He's so good. He in Florida now.
And honestly, that's a lot of cases. Like a lot of people, you know, they want better for themselves. Like
That even goes
regardless
down
of
to
their
your
past.
local hoe. Your local hoe done
Alright,
fuck
alright,
everybody in
alright.
town, and now she want to switch
lost
up and get
everybody. She
married.
lost.
Just saying, you can't forget the past.
Nah, I feel
Yo, you
like
got some-
that's
How we get here?
You got something local?
That's called the mirror death loop. Right
You got
there.
something
I'm with
local?
Rose. Because I know Rose don't fuck with the hoes.
Because I know it bothers you.
I fuck with the hoes on a drunk night when I
The
need a
hugs.
good time.
I feel like
Yeah, but what if the hoe is reformed?
The HUD.
I feel like there's a few different
You have to
hoes.
find a reformed
How?
who picks up hoes.
I feel like
Hey.
It
there's
depends. Do I
a
like
few
Hey,
different hoes.
how is she reformed?
How does reformation like? How you define reformation? The bitch don't fuck with people
What if she's
anymore. I
just
don't
not
know.
in her whole phase no more? It's over.
Every
What, she
girl
a
hit a
rapper
whole
now or
phase
some
before
shit?
y'all.
Like-
Does she still have her whole
No,
skills?
but let's say a girl,
Her whole
let's say a girl
skills.
is cool, whatever. She turns 17. She decides to have fun, as they always do.
17 to like 25.
17 to 25.
I was gonna say 18.
She caught whatever body,
Hey, wait,
whatever
18.
number you
Legal
think is cool
age.
for
No
you.
babies?
Y'all all
Okay,
know them,
okay.
them middle
Let's
schoolers
say-
that
Talk
was
to me
wait,
next.
wait,
I don't
wait,
care about the
getting
bodies.
ran
Go
down.
ahead, keep going.
She's
She got 100.
Too,
Not
but we're at
wild.
now.
Not when I was
She's
drunk.
not in her whole phase no more. All the niggas,
She didn't have
the
pregnant
niggas that she
in
fucked is
school.
way in her
Mad
past. Except for
bitches
the occasional
dropping out.
one or
Sixth
two,
grade, a
because
few
I don't know
dropped
any
out.
human being that just goes
Seventh
years
grade,
on end
Few
without
more
sex.
Ooh.
dropped out.
They're way,
Keep
they're
going.
way, they're way in the past,
I went to-
but
Ooh.
still being
I
spoken
went in
about.
6th grade. In 7th
Keep
grade.
going.
Wait. What?
Why is it
That's
still?
like, you said
Why is it
it's way
still
back,
being
but
spoken
motherfuckers
about
still speaking
for?
We gonna put it on the floor.
Somebody's
Nah,
body in the
yeah.
past.
Not good.
Just like
It's
just
not-
how
And they're
every-
still speaking about it?
No,
It depends. Do I like her?
bruh.
But we also.
What she look like?
Think about this. Think about Rose when he was 18, 19.
This is true.
right?
Okay.
And the
I'm
debauchery that
31.
happened. And
Okay.
the person that debauchery happened. No name drop.
Okay.
If I like her, I don't
Now,
care.
fast forward to you now.
Okay.
That person that you may have a war story that you've chopped it up with the bros about when we talked about.
Okay.
That person's in rotation of our friend group. And I don't know her, but I know her as a bop.
Okay.
But meanwhile, she's over there with somebody with 2 kids
She's
as a
DA.
housewife now.
DA.
Doing the bop activities that she learned with her husband, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got the greatest wife in the world because she's over here doing splits and swallowing swords."
But the whole gang is talking about it.
Yeah, because back in the day, she was the local.
that's what she did.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
She did
That's
it back in the
also
day.
like that's also like
But
So
also,
like
it's not a problem.
it's
but she
tough.
was a hoe.
That's not a
Listen.
problem, but you
Everybody got.
I don't want listen.
you
Wait,
know,
if I like her, I don't really care if she was a hoe.
but also too, but like,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
That
no.
shit just stands.
but what if
I
you
thought I
got,
think about.
You gotta be a strong
if
nigga,
I
but
like her, I don't care.
you don't
But
care?
it depends. All right, here we go.
You gotta be
You
a
was just a
strong
hoe.
nigga.
Like, let's say you was a hoe from wherever the fuck you was a hoe at, and then I
LA.
found you. You know what I'm saying?
She moved to New York.
That's
from LA.
different from you was a hoe for the
A local
gang.
hoe, yes,
You know what I'm
it's different.
saying? And
feel like
I
if you
grabbed
fucking mad
you.
niggas without a condom, like
Yeah.
you're a
That's
crazy
easy.
hoe. But if you mad niggas and most
With
of the
the condom.
niggas was using a condom,
But
It don't count.
you having a conversation
crazy
with
how people think.
you having a conversation with your shorty where you know exactly
they
what-
fucking. I don't want either. They fucking.
So for
there's
my
no bitch I'ma meet that hasn't fucked at least 5 niggas.
That's a
my
fact.
Same shit.
That's a fact. That's why I said
That's
if they
how I feel.
fucking, they fucking condom or
Yeah,
no
if
condom.
you ain't
It's-
find her
it's
as a
still
virgin,
sex.
bro,
You let that
anything
nigga-
past
But
that
let's be
don't
real.
matter.
You let
bro,
that nigga get
2025,
inside
where
you.
She got
finding
2
virgins
bodies.
at?
She got 30
Exactly.
bodies. She in the
Let's
same
be
boat.
real.
She got a
You
virgin.
got one,
Listen.
you got them all.
I don't want sex.
My thing is, I ain't gonna lie to you. When you get to me, man, just at this point,
Just keep that shit on lock.
exactly. Just
I don't wanna know
after
about
me,
I don't know.
yeah, whatever happened before me.
learning everything for the
Yeah.
I got a
No,
question.
no.
I got a question for that exact situation.
Give me the skills. Give me the skills.
Give me the skills.
But I don't want.
I don't want to know where you learned it
Yeah,
from.
wait, yo, don't
I want
tell
to know.
me.
I want to know.
I don't want the education.
What the hell?
You want the education?
No, I want to, because if I'm bringing with my friends and you fuck like 3 out of the 10 friends that I have,
No.
I want to know.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
You better tell me. Because
Yeah.
that person
If you
tells me
in my
before, I'm
circle,
gonna look at it as a
If
red
you in my
flag.
circle, I better know.
If it's a random on the street, no,
If
I
you
don't
in my
know.
circle, I better know so I can get you the fuck up out of
I'd rather
here.
know.
I'd rather
Yeah.
know.
I gotta know you in my circle so I can
I'm
get
not
you
trying
up
to
out
look
of
stupid
here.
out here. Fuck out here.
I want y'all to go back to our earlier conversations. Y'all niggas switch sides.
Wait, what?
Because when we was talking about,
That's right.
oh, if I don't want to know if Shorty fuck
She's
or whatever
playing
she
me,
brings to the
keeping it
team,
on
like
the
whatever.
No, we were saying, bro, if she the local, bro, she's the gang thought. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen.
I ain't never had
Alright,
that.
So
I ain't gonna hold you.
for example, guys.
I know a few
For
of
example,
those.
I don't want that.
I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up.
I don't
around
want to speak
here.
too loud.
I
Okay.
didn't grow up around here. So
I like exclusivity.
the people that y'all
For
know
me.
and I know now,
For me.
I don't know what they did back in the day. And also,
Take
if I
it.
bring somebody around, like, if it's like, yo, you know Jay Trey, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, it's my boy. Because he's worldwide.
You
out
mute
here.
up. You mute up. We fucking got him.
Or
fucking got him.
I know LIT.
Write it down.
I know LIT.
Nah, don't try to change that shit up, man.
What did I do?
Rose said, "Don't throw me under the
But
bus."
prove your point. Go ahead.
No, that's
Prove your
the
point.
same.
Nigga, I
Go
said
ahead.
2 words.
I mentioned
Never mind.
No, I hear you.
I mentioned one
So
person
when-
last week. Y'all was like, "Oh, yo, they've been passed around." Yeah, I said,
Wait, I ain't said that.
But now this is my
somebody
thing.
told me that though.
I know what you talking about. I know what you talking about.
Exactly.
It has
I'm
been.
hand in
I
hand.
know
I
that.
heard.
Oh, he know that.
He knows. Yes.
I
Y'all
Oh,
both
you know
told
that
me.
too?
Y'all both told me.
Y'all talking about something specific. I'm back-
We
let me
talking
get my
about
point.
CI.
Let me get to my
I'm
point.
gonna keep quiet because
Homie
Yeah.
been passed around.
One
It's
mic,
already gone.
one
It's
mic
already
for
gone.
Titus.
Yeah.
we cool.
No,
man.
man.
I'm not-
So we already, yo. So if you see me walking down the steps and I have somebody's hand from north that was getting crazy in the bathroom,
Yeah, but act like I don't know that bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Like if you see a woman around with
No, no.
top,
I'm gonna tell you.
Yo,
it's like,
I'ma tell you.
yo, bro,
Crazy in North
Yo,
Carolina,
bro.
6th grade.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you?
yo,
that?
you know what I'm about to
honestly,
say.
yes and no.
No.
Where it's like, listen,
yes and no, hell yes.
yes and no.
that
Where-
specifically.
But no. But if it's something where
If you happy, why
if you were
do
in
that
my
to you?
if you were
No,
in my shoes,
I'm ruining this.
I'm not
room.
gonna be happy because eventually I'm gonna find out, bro.
Yeah.
Eventually I'm gonna find out and be
I'm fucking it up
heartbroken.
before he find out on his own.
Look,
Cause he's gonna know I know.
was the
and
whole,
it's gonna
that
destroy
whole
him.
activity.
But this is the thing. The best case scenario is this: if you come to me with some shit and I'm like, yo, bro, I know, like, we
All right.
Oh yeah, that's
we
the
already
best.
talked about it. If
That's the
if
best.
It's really my shorty. We already talked about
That's
it.
the
and it's
best. Cause
whatever,
then I could
because-
just turn around.
But also,
Nah, you gotta
And I ain't
chill.
gonna hold you.
went
Like,
crazy.
I ain't gonna-
Wait, hold on, y'all skipping past this nigga's a psychopath.
Oh,
The best.
yo, you gotta repeat that now.
No, he went after that. He went even crazier. He went even crazier.
Yeah, you gotta repeat that.
That's the best. What?
Well, not when it gets too quiet.
Nah,
That's the
he
best.
said-
I said if I tell my bro and he say he know, I just gotta turn to the side and just.
Okay. Now, and if that happens, I'm not ever.
Oh
gonna
wait,
see
like
with
your
her.
heart was hurt.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I would rather my mans do that because that puts the ball in my court.
Yes.
That gives me the opportunity to be like, either I'm gonna keep fucking with her, or I'm gonna dub her.
Nobody likes to be blindsided.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nobody likes that shit.
Don't blindside
That shit is
me.
corny.
If you my mans, I'd rather you tell me and then let me choose because like I've been in that situation where one of my mans has like
Fuck your girl?
no.
Oh,
nigga, what?
alright.
Yo,
See, that's what, no.
That's what
I'm glad he said that because that's the same thing I was thinking. Because he was like, now the ball's in my court, and I was like, what does he say? Like, is he fucking this
No,
nigga's
what
bitch
I'm
or something?
saying
Like,
is-
this
hold
is
on.
go crazy.
Now that there is a different scenario that like I have to
He gonna say
have
it.
to.
He about to go crazy.
No. But now, say it's a treesh and a like
A
for your
treesh
man's.
lover.
No, for example, say you have somebody that you hit on the weekends where you're like, yo, I'm trying to hit after hours, whatever,
On the blue moon.
on a blue moon.
I love those.
Now, if your man's like, yo, I got something that I have to hit on a blue moon, I don't know if I'm gonna be like, yo, I'll be like, yeah, that's my treesh, but like, also it's like, it is what it is because she's the treesh.
Yeah, you can't claim a treesh.
Exactly.
A treesh is for everybody.
Who said that? What the heck?
Listen,
My home. My
Exactly.
We
That's why I said that shit. That's why I said that shit earlier, right?
That's funny as
I'm on
fuck.
your side. I'm on Zerk's
There's
side.
different types
I'm on
of
Zerk's
treaches,
side.
right? There's for the
Listen.
team treaches, and then it's like, yo, this is my
treache.
personal.
I'm on-
Yes,
like, I done put the pain in for this. Word.
That is my
You know what I'm saying? Like, good off limits.
But that's the thing.
So you're not sharing the immaculate?
The hell no.
Say it close to the
No.
mic.
None of y'all know.
I'm on Zerk's
She just
side.
spit the block.
Mic up.
Listen,
But wait,
I'm not gonna hold you. You're not even gonna know who it is.
Listen.
Like,
my thing is
that's
like,
how well
Niggas know
wanted.
her by that nickname. That's
Now
it.
pull it
I
up.
have never showed them a picture of her. None of that.
But my thing is, but
All right, I gotta build the lore, my nigga.
No,
There's
but-
lore behind it.
like,
And when I get with her by herself, I be telling her how stupid y'all are.
nah, but
I talk shit about y'all niggas.
touching bases off of what Titus said. What Titus said was like, your man's is talking about like smashing on that, and you talking about smashing on that. So it's already past that level to where you're saying that's only my treesh because she's already.
nah, but listen.
Yeah, she already
No,
like.
you're making it
she
seem like
already
that's
making an effort
open.
for your man.
How is my man's talking about
Yeah, how you opening that conversation?
Like he's in love with smashing it? Or,
Nah,
this
just
is
like I'm
something-
about to. I'm.
So then, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, oh, I
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Whoa,
But now,
whoa,
now
hell
this is
no,
the thing,
whoa,
though, James.
whoa.
What if he's talking about immaculate?
What if it's your favorite?
Yeah, whoa, exactly.
that's
That's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta stop right there. I'd have been like, whoa, nigga, nigga.
Not my baby.
You know exactly. You know I've been digging in that for
Nobody knows.
that makes
Nobody
me
knows that you've been digging it. That's what
Wait,
Titus is
so
saying.
you're not my boy. Then how you not gonna know that?
This is the side
Oh,
treat.
this is somebody else?
We don't-
Some random nigga?
No,
yeah,
this is
you
the
better
blue
get the
moon.
fuck
This is
out
the
of
blue
here.
moon.
No more. We ain't tracking what we
Exactly.
every late night.
Because y'all niggas don't know.
Blue-
Exactly.
This is like the sixth string, bro. This is like the
seen her
sixth
in the year.
string roster
And
type
also at the
shit.
same time, we don't know who she
Wait,
is.
so you don't
I
care
saw
about her?
Immaculate the other day.
It's not that you don't care about her, but she a blue moon.
So
he
that
said.
shit, that shit not gonna be awkward when
Nah,
you
nah,
bring
nah.
her around and
This
then
is
it's
what I
Okay.
ain't bringing her around.
Okay.
This is what Rose is saying.
Okay.
So say, for
He said I'm
instance, I'm like, yo,
That's right.
James. I pull up my phone.
You gonna
I'm
have to
like,
guess
yo,
who
James,
Immaculate is.
Then I just ran down on this girl in the gas
Not the
station.
same girl. Usher and R. Kelly. Same girl.
And I show him a picture, and it's
And it's a
immaculate.
That's what I said. That's a main. That's a main. Nah,
No.
nigga.
It's a it's
No, but
She's
you.
the
No, immaculate is the. That's why he said immaculate.
Yes.
There's no
no
way.
immaculate is trees.
That's the main trees though.
Yes, but
It's still
I
a
don't-
tree.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, as soon as you bring your phone out, like yo, bro,
You
back the
gonna
fuck
say
up.
something.
he said, yo, back the fuck
You really
up,
gonna
bro.
fight me over a tree?
No, I just said
Nah,
back
you
off.
can't.
Can we both have fun?
Yeah, no.
That's the main truth.
You know, nigga, and I love my. I want you to experience this,
Lying.
bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
That's
have a
Amir's
capper.
point.
That shit is crazy, nigga.
Yes or no?
If you experience
Yo,
something,
your
somebody
first
wants to
reaction.
share.
Your first reaction is like, damn, nigga, how you find that?
To me,
Like,
she's still gonna give it to me.
Oh, one mic, one mic.
Wait, y'all gotta hear it. Say it again, Marquise.
Wait, what? Oh, I gotta do. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Amira stands on that point too. She says if she feels like she experienced something fire, she'll hit up her friends like, "Hey, you should try this."
And I share.
Like, yo, try
I
to
share.
spit.
She
That
still
shit
gonna
elite.
give it to me. So
Listen,
I be like,
hey.
bro.
So you're gonna tell your friends to try out Urkel?
100%, yeah.
Boom.
Immaculate dick.
cap.
That's what she
100%.
said.
I
But,
swear to God.
all right, but I think
Cap.
that's. I think
I
that's
never
on
told
some-
niggas to try Immaculate. I never said y'all should try that.
No, you
I don't think.
If you over here
I don't know.
hiding the war chest, no, nigga.
I feel like I did definitely
Hey.
didn't say
Nah,
that.
listen, he just said.
I'm gonna
Nah,
tell
he
y'all
never
this.
told me that.
Niggas ain't
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Nah.
I'm never offering my main
That's
best.
yeah.
food.
I'm
Y'all
not
niggas is
offering
out
it.
y'all
If you
fucking
find it,
mind.
you know what I'm saying?
No,
So-
even if you find, yo, bro, you gotta chill.
So, but the difference is,
No, you gotta chill.
No, hell
Yo,
no.
Terrell,
You
let me ask you this.
You gotta chill.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yo,
chill.
Terrell,
I'm gonna tell you to chill. Me and her gotta have a conversation.
Yo,
We gotta chill.
so let
Hold
me ask you
on.
this. Go ahead.
I think something's
Nigga,
misconstrued real
it's
quick.
the One Piece out here. If you get there,
You got it.
You there?
we toasting drinks.
Listen, no.
I'm gonna say
I'm not
something.
giving you the pony goods.
So let me ask you this.
Well, that's true.
Go ahead.
But you're right.
If
you get there, though,
Exactly.
Respectfully,
Exactly.
crazy thing is,
Respectfully, at the
I
same
will
time-
hate a little bit.
Facts.
No,
I'm
no,
yo,
I'm not hating.
what the?
I'm not hating.
No, I'm a hater.
I'm not
I'm a-
hating. I'm not hating.
Which one?
He was chilling with us with
Names.
I think so.
Names.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
You talking about-
met him. Then he came here a few times. He was here.
We
got
gonna
the
call.
black
We gonna
card.
call. No.
Immaculate.
We gonna call him Juanito.
I know he's talking about.
Juanito.
All of that.
Do I know Immaculate?
Y'all, I don't think y'all do, bro.
Okay, nah, I just wanted to know. I just
I don't
wanted
think
to
y'all
know.
do, bro. I don't think y'all do, cause she from like.
Oh,
You know,
she's
you know what? I want to say this.
Nah.
Yo, this nigga stupid. Y'all are right
Got
though.
the trench coat on. She got the trench coat. Where you
D just
going?
pulled up, but I want to say this.
Where you going?
Y'all are right. You know what? Y'all are right. Cause if you was able to bag my main,
Yeah.
She's not your main, bro.
she's not my
Yeah,
main.
yeah.
That's
You're
what
right.
you're not
If you was
understanding.
no,
It's
I
not
get
your
it. That's why I
main.
said you're right. I get it. I
When
do
it
get it.
comes
You're
to
right. I do get
treaches,
it.
I feel like there's no main. She's
You-
a trees, bro. She's for everybody.
Now it goes back to the conversation we had.
Wait,
with the
Fetty.
hoes.
Yes.
Listen, I got
Here.
I got
She came back.
She spit that block trying
Ready?
some dick.
Y'all right
I
though.
got Shorty asking me why we going out to Queens for today.
Bro.
Wait, the CI?
Look.
Nobody knowing.
CI?
Come on.
Word?
He's like, why we going to Queens?
We don't even got nowhere to go.
You got how Razzle Dazzle like that.
I heard.
Ride
You
or
got how
die.
Razzle.
Trees gonna
Real
be
ones.
trees.
It was at
A
700.
trees will spin.
Probably ain't
But-
never seen
but-
nothing like
but
that
that's
before in
the
her
thing,
life.
right?
It hasn't.
I'm telling you.
You're not
That's-
trying to
you
said-
add to
you
her
said,
rotation.
that's
You
what
said
You got rotation.
chills.
She
what
got a
it is.
rotation.
Chills, right?
Ask me why we going.
Yeah,
I
but
was
you
going
don't
for a
want to
date.
oversaturate.
Cause bitch, I heard you been around the block.
Only been
So all
around
we
the
I
block.
don't
saying
need
is
niggas. I'm not.
we
fighting.
not going
Chills.
offer up. We not gonna promote it.
I respect that. I respect
Even if you find it, I might say something like, "Damn, nah, you shouldn't." I don't know.
I'm not even saying
Titus
nothing.
knows,
No.
right?
Hell no, I'm not saying nothing. Like if you find it on your own, like real nigga to real nigga, I respect you. Like, I said I gotta go to South.
You don't. I just. Amir.
You don't even want
I just
that,
tell him
bro.
no, you gonna ask him anyway.
That. Like, nah, you don't want that. That's no.
Ooh, nah.
No, I'm just telling you right now. But
You know, you're right. You're right. It's different. It's different.
Cause when me. Oh shit! It got mad quiet. God damn.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
Let's talk about it off.
Look, we one mic.
Yeah, y'all chose one mic now. Y'all wanna follow the rules now, motherfuckers.
No. But real shit.
I'm
though,
gonna stop it, right?
I will say.
Stop it.
No. You good? But outside, I mean, you could stop it in a few. But outside of the past, let's say half hour. That first hour, and a
We're doing
half,
good. We're doing good.
We
Great.
spoke very clearly into the mic.
did.
I mean, but at this point, everybody has liquor, and then
Everybody's excited.
it happens. But I will say, getting to 2 hours is a tough feat, and I think we did that shit.
We do it all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
sometimes we
guys
go to
be.
3.
You guys
but
be,
I don't think you know how tough that shit is.
I don't know how long y'all be recording, but y'all be out here for a very long time.
We
I ain't
do.
gonna
We
lie.
don't record for that entire time.
I know. I started realizing that later on. Like,
But for majority of it, we do be like just chatting with them, figuring and turning shit off.
We gotta come up with an outro. How y'all want to do an outro?
We need an intro before we get an outro.
No, we're at the end. We're at the end though. We're at 2 hours.
Y'all want me to freaky on the outro?
Like it's raw. Like
Nah, the outro is no outro. I
she
just
said
cut it.
intro. She
Oh, the
she
intro
was
is
like,
pretty
we
good.
need an intro. I was like, we have
I
one.
like how to.
Barely.
You know what I need to do?
But it's
better
raw.
though. The intro today was not as bad.
We definitely needed
Prior.
get the intro right.
Y'all
I
should
need
just watch a
I need
few
an
good
actual video intro, something like a little animated video. Welcome to our Genius
I
Pod.
could make my VA
Same thing.
make some
We
shit.
could do that. I'm also still gonna introduce the pod though.
And then the outro gonna be some shit like, you know what I'm saying? You here with the Our Genius Podcast crew out here. You got your boy Rose.
Yeah.
Got
I feel
Zerk,
like the outro we do,
boy,
like where we thank
Fetty,
we thank people
got
for
through that
watching.
Jay
and
Troy,
stuff like that, like,
D, Kimono Keys, Nomad, Mirror Bearer,
Oh, we
signing the
we
fuck
ended it
off.
right now.
Block. Nah, I'm just
Oh, okay.
practicing.
Practice.
Oh no, you want to do that?
Blocking the
What's up?
fuck
I'll
off.
take intros. You take outros.
Yeah.
No, we're ending right now. Though.
You gonna practice?
That outro should be like music.
Music?
Some type
take
of like
intro, intro. I'm taking
sound effects or some shit. Like have
No.
Yeah.
I'm taking intros.
I like that. Yeah, I'm sliding in.
Senior intros.
I'm going in.
Mine getting better. You get big dog. And nah.
Do that laugh again?
No.
That's my laugh. So
How did you get that laugh?
She made it up.
no, I did make it up, right? No, actually,
Why?
I got it from because that's my like
Why are you laughing?
that's my I'm on some bullshit type laugh.
Why you
That's your what?
I'm on bullshit type laugh.
I'm on
say
bullshit.
anything.
I'm on
Bob?
bullshit. Yeah, no, not that. I'm talking about personal life. Like whenever I'm talking,
Me
you know,
too.
when I'm chatting with my friends type shit, and I say some wild shit, I'd be like,
Do they laugh?
It turns them on.
like yo, be like, no, I'm not that type of friend.
Okay.
Wait, oh, all right.
Not that type of friend. Calm down.
She mean in general.
Yeah, a real friend.
You ever have a friend that when you was younger, they just wasn't it for you, but as they got older, they just some of the finest shit walking this earth?
Nah.
She still never
That's
answered the question.
crazy,
Do they laugh?
Couple.
That shit happened to me. I look
they
at
love
it
it, they
every
love it.
day.
So you don't laugh like that on a
shits.
date?
Skinny shit's got
No.
thick.
Never did
Got
that.
Operation
I don't laugh
Bob.
on a date.
I don't care about Operation.
You don't
None
laugh
of them
on
bitches
a
Whatever
is
you
funny.
get,
You
you
feel
can
me?
get what you get.
But you said you
It's
make
your
the
money.
laugh.
It's your
Huh?
money.
Nah,
But
it depends-
you make the
it
laugh.
depends on
I make
the
them
job,
laugh.
The type of job.
But that's what I'm
You
saying.
got
You
the
make
brick
yourself
looks good.
laugh.
Nah,
Because
you
you
got
said
the
when you
hard
make a
brick
joke,
shit.
you
I
do
make
the
myself
laugh.
laugh
It
on
look
my way
good, but
home.
when it's time
But
to
that's my
fuck,
point.
it's
So
like,
you
ew,
you never
don't
said a
fucking
joke
brick.
on a date and been like,
Yeah, I be-
huh?
No.
No.
got him.
For me, that's corny shit for my
You
friends.
look like
Huh?
That's corny shit for my friends.
So when you on a date,
Over and
Is
out.
it me? They so
I'm
so
signing off on that.
date me is a different
I'ma just
me.
head out.
Y'all not the me y'all getting right now is not the me you get
So
on a date.
what is
hold on.
date?
What is the
Um,
wait?
a
Fuck
mirror
all
mirror.
that. What is the real you then, gang? I don't know.
Y'all getting the real me.
So the
the real
dating
you?
people never get the real
You feel
you.
like you lying a little bit about yourself?
I haven't told a lie yet. You shitting me?
Okay, talk about
I
it.
haven't told a lie yet.
So do you still feel like you don't love her?
She
so the
You
thing
lied when you
about
say you never fell in love.
I know I swear to God I never been in love.
Nani?
But
no, that could be a truth.
You heard
What kind of love?
Definitely lying
What
shit.
kind of love you
No,
so
no,
talk?
authentic,
the
so
love,
never
wait,
tell
the
a lie.
love, the love bombing thing. I didn't know I was that until like I read the definition. So yes, I do love
What's
bomb.
what's love bomb?
I told her
Give-
that. You want to
yeah,
find
they,
out?
They told me what love bombing was, and I do that.
know.
What's
Okay.
love
I know.
bombing? What's
I
love
was
bombing?
here-
Love bombing
here for the
is
love
pretty much
bomb
being the
segment.
perfect person for whoever you're talking to.
Nah.
Oh,
No,
you be
nah.
you be camouflaging.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm a capper.
That's kind of that's poser. Oh yeah,
I'm a
wait,
poser.
yo,
I'm a
everything
poser.
you look up from now on has to be
Urban
on
Dictionary.
Dictionary.
Yeah, this shit is fire.
It is all jokes up on this pod.
I don't mean shit I say to you, but I'm gonna say it to you because it sounds good.
All of a sudden, it comes back.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's crazy.
Here's the thing, Zerks. I didn't know I was doing that until they all pointed it out. Like I was like, "Yo, because I'm going on a date that I'm doing this and that." They're like, "Wait a minute, you're a love bomber." I'm like, "What?" They look up, they show me the definition of love bomber, and that's to a
He was
T.
like, oh my god, this is me.
That's me.
Like you know the video of like people's mind being blown. Like that was me. My jaw dropped.
Let me see this. When someone comes back all of a sudden, shower you with all the top display of affection.
We'll read it for the audience. When someone comes back all of a sudden to shower you with over-the-top displays of affection, flirtation, etc., they have been hot and cold with you over and over. In your life 1 minute, then ghosting you the next without warning. This can be a manipulative, narcissistic tactic. Holy shit.
And my narcissist probably.
Yeah. Used to see if they still have a hold on you. You definitely still check out.
Yeah, she loved doing that shit. Love to see if she still got it.
Disposable to use at their discretion when they're bored. I definitely think you get bored and just do shit.
Yeah, she
I do.
for the
Everything else
sport.
is just
Tomorrow is for the sport.
For the
That's a
sport.
major red
You
flag,
hear that?
It is.
For that.
I know,
Wait, tomorrow. What's
but-
tomorrow? Wait. Talk to me again.
I'm going tomorrow. I was
Where?
going
With who?
I was
See ya?
yeah. I was going I was going to do a whole spa day, but I said, nah, fuck that shit. Because y'all told me.
What y'all doing?
Nah, do you
We're just
think
going to,
Swag
no,
Lord?
no. That shit
Go
is
ahead.
expensive.
Hey man,
Spa
if
is
you love
expensive.
Bobby, you gotta-
It's
you
like
gotta-
it's like
That's why
80.
change your mind. Don't
with
blame
it.
us, big dog.
Yeah, if you love Bobby, you gotta
Yeah.
follow through with it.
Not that bad.
Like,
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, full body's like 120 a person, isn't it?
Shit's $250 for a couples. So I was going to do the
That's what I'm
couple
saying.
shit.
Yeah.
I was going to do the couple shit.
Don't act
Where?
innocent
Spa
now. I
Castle?
hate you, black
No,
people.
it was in Levittown.
oh,
But
Wait, so what y'all doing?
They was talking
So we're just doing brunch tomorrow only because
Brunch?
we're just doing-
Mimosas?
we're just doing brunch tomorrow only because
Oh, you gonna get away.
only because y'all told me about this shit and I was like, I'm not spending all that money. Fuck out of here.
Mimosas.
That's
Unlimited
late.
mimosas,
That's late.
right?
That's late. That's
No,
late.
no, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't-
You
I
go
don't
to
know.
it.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Are you? She's picking the spot.
No, I picked the spot, but I didn't do research on
I
learning
do like
mimosas.
brunch vibes.
Damn.
Yeah,
you,
we do a little.
you don't care about her
You be
like
taking
that.
bitches out? Nah, hold on. You be taking bitches out?
I'm a trick. You feel me?
But niggas be taking you out?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But now we did establish. She said like.
I like
you
the
know,
date. I like the
she-
date.
Yeah,
I like
she
the date.
said she likes to trade. You know.
No, but I'm
she
just
has to.
like girls are used to getting taken out.
I like
You know
no.
what I'm
So
saying?
here's the thing. I like the trick on
Guys
bitches,
are
but
used to
niggas,
taking
I like,
bitches
They
out.
gotta take me out.
You
yeah.
do both.
Yo, when women take me out, I'd be
That's
so
like-
surprised.
But
Yo.
she also,
No, not
she
for men.
also clarified.
The little-
Not for men. No.
That's an advantage in life.
Not for men.
Nah, I
She-
know, but I'm
not
saying
for
you
men,
still be taking you play the male's role sometime and
Yeah.
take
Hey.
bitches out,
Yeah.
But
or you
she
play the
also
woman's
said-
role and
she
get taken out.
clarified it. She said like for her friends and stuff like that.
I will.
like,
I don't mind spending the back of my
she
friends.
don't mind spending
Yeah.
her bread.
Nah, I
Like,
understand that, but I'm saying like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She-
like as a man, you only know how to take a bitch out, unless you fucking with like sugar mamas and shit like that. They might take you out, whatever the case is.
I feel like yo. I was about to say, go ahead, Keys.
Nah.
Oh, y'all be fucking with the joints that be taking y'all out, like
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah,
oh,
I've
you
done
mean
it.
like romantically?
yeah,
Oh.
like pay for the whole whatever.
Yeah.
type
Like I ain't
shit.
gonna lie,
Yeah,
I mess with a girl that like
Never
She
had
was
me
dropping
like
the
in my
bag on y'all
past she
niggas
would
twice,
drop a
three
bag.
I had a whole
Like,
man live
it
on me
would
and I
be
paid rent.
It would
You
be
feel me?
vice versa.
I was daddy.
Like,
Fuck
you
outta
know,
here.
I would
What'd
do
you-
my part and she would do hers, like vice versa. Like
What's her part?
no, I'm not saying like specifically her part.
Whatever I
but,
establish
like,
your part is, that's
alright,
your part.
So, say
No, but
we
what
go
is her
out,
part?
We go out one weekend. Boom, I pay. The next weekend, she might be like, "Yo, I got this," and that's cool. Like I've been through that situation before.
Yeah, but it's
same
different. Like
thing.
her situation is different. Like you're talking about with one person. She's talking about like this person.
With multiple, yeah.
She always gonna have to pay for it. But this person, they always paying for her.
But she said it's different. Like if she goes out with a female, she said
She
she'll
gonna pay. That's what
But
I'm
she
saying.
said if she goes out with a male,
They pay.
he gonna pay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we never
That's the
like we
fucking
don't really
gender roles
experience shit like
society.
that.
But that's because we're men. Like,
Girls
you
don't
know.
experience shit like that either.
But I'm gonna treat it. I'm gonna
Cause
treat
she's
That's also-
different.
But you also gotta realize she prefers both sexes.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
she's at an advantage because she gets to see it from both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Who's gay?
But I will say this.
You said who?
I
What?
will say this.
Wait, hold on. Who? She asked who's gay.
Wake up.
not important. Not important.
Damn.
I will say.
I think she's the only one that's gay.
I will say this though. I have always been disappointed by the dates that allow men to set up.
Nah,
Really?
you've always.
Why?
You've been dating the wrong niggas.
Facts.
That's facts.
Facts.
I've been disappointed
Nah.
only because I know what I do.
What you do?
You gotta find you.
I feel like
that's
my
what-
expectation is set a little bit too high.
But that's
You
what it
gotta
is
find you
because
some
you on
gentlemen,
both
you
sides of the
know?
spectrum.
You gotta,
So
Hey.
you've been
You
on
gotta
great
find you some
dates,
gentlemen.
or you've taken bitches on great dates.
I take men on dates too though.
Hey,
Oh, that's different.
I do.
Hey.
I take men on dates. Yeah.
hey. Urkel set up a date with you yet?
Yeah. We've had decent
No.
dates.
I asked if y'all had. I said if he set up a date. For
He
you.
has, and we've had decent dates.
What's a decent date?
What's a decent if you don't like it
We went
then?
out to like hang out. We did like a little arcade and dinner type shit. But
You do arcade?
yeah, like
Nah. That's all you did.
That's what I'm
Everything.
Listen, for somebody who likes that shit, it was probably amazing. But the
Yeah.
fact that I didn't have to plan it, that's why I say it's decent, because I feel like a lot of men, oh, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like,
Like I said, let's play some.
I hate that. What do you want to do? I hate that.
Why?
Because no, bitch, plan the shit. You surprised me.
Then you dropped that. It was
It was because if you taking me to an arcade,
So,
you take me to Top Golf, yeah, that's cool, but that's not like a real date for me.
So instead of doing what you want to do, you'd rather him plan it for you to do something that you don't want to do. Yeah. Instead of what he
My
wants.
thing is like, just give us like
A hint or something.
yeah, just be like, yo, you know,
throw us a bone.
these are three
Thank
things
you
that
for
I
your
like,
answer.
and just figure it out.
I'm sorry though.
Thank you for your
Also,
answer.
dates
I
can be
appreciate
used
you.
to siphon people out though.
Yeah.
Because you can set up a date and be like, all right, like if she doesn't enjoy this date, she's not somebody
Word.
that I want to have on another date.
Because I promise you, if you asked
how
him
dare
what
she
he
not want
wanted to
go-karters
do,
like me?
he would have never told you to plan it out. He would have told you, I want to do this, and had a great time.
I would say the
I've been on
best
multiple
dates that
dates.
I had was with a guy who just planned it. We did several different dates.
Your best date, you said?
Best dates.
How early I went out?
And
I
that's-
believe that.
It's like,
And was it your interest or his interest that like you guys did?
it was just like he didn't tell me where we were going.
Mm-hmm.
Like he asked, like we were having conversations for a while, and then it was just back and forth.
Mhm.
And he's like, "Oh, do you like he's listening to what I'm
Okay,
doing?"
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you're
Like,
still low key giving him hints.
No, I'm not. We're having normal conversations.
Yeah, but if you're
he's picking
still-
up
Yeah,
on
those
it.
are
He's
hints,
picking
those
up
are
on
hints.
it.
Those are
That's
hints.
I wouldn't
That's
say
still
that. I
hints.
think we're just
He just didn't
conversating.
ask you for the like.
Yeah, he didn't
straight
directly
up,
ask
yeah.
you, but
No,
those
that,
are still
that
hints.
just means he was smooth. That's
He's
all.
Yeah,
hard.
exactly.
Yeah, he's
That's
smooth
smooth.
about it. He's
That's
smooth
literally what
about
I
it.
said though.
Like,
For men,
like,
I don't like
we
when I
went
have to
a
plan
comedy
it.
club. I was like, oh, I went to a comedy club for like I never went to one before. I went to one prior.
So
to
if
that.
he's smooth, he gonna be like, all right. So I know
Yeah,
she
shout out,
likes-
shout out to him.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it's not that I liked that. I wasn't really interested in comedy clubs. He was just like, oh, like it was just random. I didn't know where we were going, and then we went out someplace else after. But there's men that would be like, oh, what do you like to eat? Okay.
That's a good
No,
question.
but no. It's,
But
what
that
do you like
means
to eat?
that
They
means
don't-
they're
they
not
don't-
smooth with
No,
it.
but then they don't even plan anything. The day of, they're like, where do you want to go? What the fuck?
Hate that.
But
Oh.
that's not being
Oh,
smooth.
no,
like
that's
not
actually
being
mad
smooth.
funny. I ain't gonna hold you.
But
Hey, what you like to
that.
eat? Oh, sushi? Oh yeah, man. You want
I'ma
to go hit
take you
this
to the
Pizza
sushi
Hut
And then you
tomorrow?
wanna know? I said seafood. Do you know where you went?
Krusty
Italian.
Krab?
Because everything was closed by time. No, guess where we went?
Where?
Friday.
Oh, wait, hold on. Don't disrespect Friday.
Fridays is lit. I had the little
So look,
arcade shit in the
he
back.
He should have
So
took you to
that's-
like Voodoo Crab or something. Like,
So-
That's what I'm saying. He
wait,
was
Sid.
too late when he was asking me, where do you want to go?
I
Like,
gotta
no.
ask this question. I'm so sorry. Do we still got the Friday and see? Oh, I gotta ask you too. We got the
No,
Friday.
yeah, it's still there.
Oh, thank God.
So Desi,
I lost my local Friday, so R.I.P. Fridays.
I'm the type of
You
person.
better pull up to the
where
one in CI, bro.
The one that's right there next to the Texas.
I'm the type of dater where I plan multiple reservations. I book reservations for multiple time slots because if you're running late, which sometimes that's when you fucking
Nah,
are,
you're wildin'.
I do that.
or
I do
not
that.
even that.
That's
but
kind of
like,
smart, but that's
I do that.
wild.
I book like 3 reservations for different time slots because I know you're most likely gonna be fucking late.
That's
or,
wild.
Or not even
I do it.
that.
That's
but
fucked
like,
up.
I
because
also feel
the
like
business.
when
I
it
do-
comes
I
to
do
something
multiple
like that, even
reservations.
if it is late,
Yeah.
the city is always open.
But
Like,
yeah, and
if you want like seafood or whatever it is, there's always a spot.
Yeah, nah.
Talking like he got money.
Yeah, no, yeah, nah. We're,
Nah, you could really if you really
Yeah,
know how
you
to
could take-
maneuver,
yeah.
you could spend like $80 in
So
the
and
city.
you ride out to
like,
City Island and be
Gucci.
chilling.
Boom, exactly.
Word.
So now she gets a meal and she gets a beautiful
The little
view,
view, the
a
ride
little
out.
walk, everything.
City Island? You never
City
been?
Island.
Adventure. Yeah,
It is.
Nah, you know it.
Listen.
For $80, you
Yo.
said?
For $80?
Give and take, give and
That's
take.
why I was
It
saying
could be
to
a
Mary,
little
you
more,
dating
it
the
could be a
wrong
little
niggas.
less, but you
But
don't
no,
gotta
I'm
spend
not
like.
saying I haven't had a bad
don't gotta
date.
spend a
That
bag.
has been all right. They haven't been
Word.
up to par because of my standard that I
There's
set for
mad
myself,
shit in
I've
the
done.
city,
I know
bro.
what I can do, and I
Mad
know what you
shit.
can do as well.
Everybody don't got money.
So
out
at the
there.
end of the day,
it's
if
more
every
broke
time they
niggas.
ask me what I like to
bitches
do
you
and
could
what
take
you
to
know
Dollar
XYZ.
Yes, and they're fuck with that.
And then
word.
after
a
the
lot of
dollar
bitches
pizza,
wanna have a good time
because
at
after the dollar
I have
pizza,
a
you
bunch
take
of set
you
for
take her to the
Times
park
Square
or
some
somewhere.
shit.
Then
Yeah,
y'all have a-
Square, the park, pay
with
for a
that
little
dollar-
picture.
boom, with that dollar pizza, you take her to the park and have a beautiful
$3
picnic.
slice. I'm about
And you
to be
only
lit.
pay like $3. Like,
Facts.
but the fact that you took her to the park, had a beautiful picnic, she gets to see like the park, the animals, all of that. She's gonna value that.
But that's why I say I want to take all my friends out on like a legit date because
All right, when we going?
Yes, you
There
do.
you go.
Yes, you do.
Now she talking.
Desi,
Desi said she don't date hoes.
we can have a go out with you.
Desi don't date hoes.
We gonna have a good
Nah,
time.
y'all
Desi.
went crazy.
Look, Amir, you got
Hey,
your
Desi
passport?
paying too.
That's for sure.
Listen,
You got your passport?
the country.
no, so,
You
so
got
here's
your
the thing.
passport?
So here's the thing. I was planning a day out the state. Shorty told me she wanted to go to a state. I'm looking up flights, booking flights just for a day. A day date. No. A day date.
Out the state.
Out the state. A day date because motherfucker never been to like Cali. I think it was Cali. I'm like, oh, bet that's gonna be out to a different state. That's not a different state. So I will book like day shit for out the state. I went to Connecticut for a spot.
That's cool.
that's
Connecticut is
dope.
drivable. I'd drive to
It's,
Connecticut.
it's drivable. It's drivable. I've been to
Definitely
Connecticut.
drivable for me. I do that shit every day.
Yo, Barry going to Bridgeport, bro?
I'm not.
But my
doing
thing
that.
is, if you tell me you've never done
I'd
something, you
rather
want to do
drive
something,
to
I'm gonna make that
Bridgeport.
happen for you.
I'm not doing no goddamn ferry.
That's the type of
Why
date
not?
I am.
I've never been to Dubai.
Cause that I don't fuck with.
Nigga, for
boats.
Dubai, you gonna have to go
Lie
some
you.
ass.
No more than some ass.
I hate
You
boats.
have to eat
Huh?
some
For
ass.
Dubai,
Yo, bro, I really
for
hate
Dubai, I'm
boats,
gonna have
bro.
to strap your shit. You feel me?
Hey,
I-
yo, nah.
You said what?
I'm gonna pass on that trip. Nah, that's what they-
What if
You don't know till we get there. Fuck out of here. I'm not gonna tell you
Yo.
up front.